All right, so kind of just to get started, like I mentioned before, it's going to be a 2,000 point game, Black Templars versus the Grey Knights. To begin with, we already set up our deployment zones and pre-rolled on a mission, set our agendas, which we'll go over here in a second, and just to streamline things, already rolled off our attacker defender. We'll let you know as we roll through everything so it makes sense for when you're actually watching us. Our mission tonight, though, we are playing Scorched Earth, which we're playing a Strike Force game since it's 2,000 points. So both of us initially will start with 12 CP, but I know we both burnt some to have some extra stuff. So that's going to be pretty fun. The main point of this one is there are 6 objective markers, which you guys see here on the battlefield. You can see they're the white objective markers here on the battlefield. We have 6 objective markers. And the fun part about this game is during each turn, you get to take a raise action if you'd like to with a model, with a unit basically, and they can't do anything else if they choose to raise, but it destroys the objective marker, which will exponentially make it a lot harder for your opponent to get his take and hold progressive objectives, which of course are the general match play ones, which are you get 5 points if you control 1 or more objective markers, you get 10 points if you control 2 or more objective markers, and a full 15 every turn if you control more objective markers than your opponent controls. So if you're willing to push forward into enemy lines, take the gambit, possibly get a little hurt in the process, you can raise their objectives and make it really hard for them to score those points. Of course, we have agendas and everything else as well. So we'll go over those as we get started here, but that's basically, you can see we got the battlefield all set up. It's pretty terrain heavy, not like super bad. There isn't a ton of line of sight blocking, but there is enough that's going to make it interesting for both of our armies here. So to get going, I'm going to have Duncan again do a quick little once over of his army, and we'll go from there and get started, and I'll do my Black Templars and we'll get the game rolling so we can keep it as streamlined and kind of as quick as possible. Yeah, we'll back that off.
Yeah. I've just got a battalion of Grey Knights led by a Grandmaster, a Champion, and a Brother Captain. My Champion has the Augram Scrolls as the relic, and my HQ has, it's not Lore Master, it's First to the Fray. It's reroll charges in 6 inches for any Grey Knight unit. But that's my relic and warlord trait. And then I have an Inquisitor. I spent the CP for Inquisitorial Mandate, which gives him a warlord trait and a relic. So he has the Black Shroud to -1 to hit, and his warlord trait is Purity, so +1 to his invuln. And since he's an Ordo Malleus Terminator, he has a 4-up invuln right now. 4-up invuln, -1 to hit. Hopefully that'll make up for him being T3. Other than that, for characters, I have a Brotherhood Ancient, and I think that's it for my characters for everyone. But the Brotherhood Ancient, I did spend a CP for Banner of Refining Flame, so it has a 6-inch mortal wound, D6 mortal wound smite, unlike my normal 1 smites, unless I'm in the Tide of Escalation, I think it is 2 CP, or 2 if they don't deny, but Black Templars still counts as a deny, so I probably won't be in that one very long. And then I've got 3 5-man of Terminators, all of them with halberds and 1 spear for the, not the Paragon, but the Judicar. And then 1 squad has full hammers, all 5 hammers. And then I have a 10-man of Paladins and a Venerable Dreadnought with Missile Launcher and Las Cannon. But that is my army. I'll be starting at 11 CP. And my secondaries are Grind Them Down, Assassinate, and the special one for Scorched Earth, which is the Raise one.
I have a total of 1997 points, so pretty close to 2K. I'll be starting the game with 9 CP. I'll be spending 3 pre-game. So to begin with, my Warlord is a Chaplain and Terminator armor, and he has the Litany of Divine Protection and the Litany of Divine Protection, and he has a Storm Bolter, and he's taking Witch Seeker Bolts. And oh shoot, I didn't select a Warlord trait from him. Oops. We will give him. We'll make him a little more tanky. I'm just gonna go Iron Resolve because that seems like a pretty good idea. So giving him Iron Resolve to begin everything here. I'm also taking High Marshal Helbricht. and he has all his built-in awesomeness. He's a Black Templar hero, so pretty cool. I also, for my troop choices, I have 3 5-man squads of intercessors, just generic loadouts with their bolt rifles. I also have a apothecary and a company ancient. Now the apothecary, I've spent points to make him a chief apothecary, and I've given him a warlord trait, using hero of the chapter, to be a selfless healer. So that means I get to bring someone back up from the dead just automatically, which is pretty sweet. I've also given him the relic, the Crusader's helm, which allows me to extend abilities, other people's abilities, by 3 inches around me, as well as allowing me to put 1 unit in the assault doctrine phase for the turn, even if it's not the assault doctrine, which can be pretty useful for me. I also have my ancient, and I spent another CP to give him the standard of the Emperor Ascendant. So basically, that standard, what it does is...
Well, he's looking. I just have to say hi, Nick, and hi, Jay. I can see you in chat. That's pretty fun.
So the Emperor Ascendant, I add 1 to leadership characteristics of models. I get to select a unit and add 1 to their leadership characteristics, so cool. Leadership 10, possibly Space Marines 9. On a 4-up, it gets the regular banner rules. I get to make 1 shooting attack or a combat attack with 1 of those weapons. Also, the actual standard of the Emperor Ascendant itself adds 3 inches to the range of the bearer's Astartes banner ability. And each time the morale test is taken for friendly units with the bearer's Astartes banner ability, you can re-roll that test, which is pretty great. Also, I am running a couple different veteran squads. So I have a Stern Guard veteran squad and 2 regular company veteran squads. The 2 company veteran squads are set up for close combat with a menagerie of weapons. The Stern Guard veteran squad is set up with a lot of Melta. I have a Terminator Assault Squad as well, and they have Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. I'd also like to point out that all of my company veterans also have Storm Shields. So Duncan's running up against a lot of invuln saves. For my heavy support, I got the Land Raider Crusader, and then a 10-man Devastator squad with 4 las cannons and Armor Am Cherub. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get started with deployment. So I chose to be the defender, so I got to pick my board side. I chose this side of the table, and I will also get to deploy first for this reason, as being the defender is usually pretty advantageous. Yeah, so to get started, I am going... Oh, and I totally forgot one more thing in my army. My Calidus Assassin, he was blending in, doing what assassins do. I totally forgot. So I haven't played this guy yet, so this could be pretty fun. He's kind of anti-Grey Knight, like my army, so it could be pretty enjoyable.
I fought one once, and it was not a fun encounter. No,
absolutely not. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna take 5 of my intercessors, and I'm going to set them back. I'm gonna put them up over here, I think. We're gonna put a little picket line out.
Alrighty.
And I apologize, the camera's gonna jump hands a couple times here as we set up the battlefield. But it'll be worth it. You'll get to see why we set up. You get to see what we do.
Also, I just have to say, hi Ben, I saw you in chat, and I'm going to be putting my Vendread parked in this building. The las cannon and the missile launcher.
Parked in the building.
I wonder what he could be doing. It's not like, every Grey Knight strategy when they take a Vendread is exactly the same.
I'm going to take my other 5 intercessors, and I'm going to set these guys up. Well, I'm going to set them up near this objective. Gotta leave some room for maybe something exciting. We'll see. Alright. Go for it, Mr. Duncan.
Next, I will be putting my 10-man of Paladins in Teleport Strike, which is just Deep Strike. A lot of them.
One other thing I forgot to mention is at the beginning of the game, you declare transports. This whole line of troops, Hellbricked, and the 3 squads are all inside my Land Raider Crusader, which has a 16 capacity. So they're going to be all up in there. It's going to be a party wagon. Alrighty. We'll go... I'm going to be putting my Assault Terminators, also in Deep Strike, much like Duncan's Paladin Bomb.
Oh, I think mine's just a little scarier. I'm gonna be putting Champion Griffith, putting him here in the building. So, Brotherhood Champion with the Augram Scrolls, so 6 explode for all Grey Knight units around him, and he doesn't have anything really else except for his built-in thing, which is he can change sword stances. So potentially I'll be punching holes through tanks or getting holes punched through me by tanks. Good even mix.
All right, let's place the Behemoth. So Land Raider Crusader in all of its glory. We're gonna put him right down in this gap, which is definitely why I chose this, because there's some places I can't go on this board. I'm a little big. Little large.
I will be putting my Paladin Ancient in Deep Strike. So.
All right. My Chaplain in Terminator armor will also be in Deep Strike.
Following suit will be my Brother Captain in Deep Strike. That's the most amount of points I can put in. It should be exactly half points, and I have more units on the field.
I am going to Combat Squad my Devastator Squad. And what that means is I will be splitting them into 2 5-man squads, which effectively will be their own squads for the rest of the game. And they are going to... We're going to put them down over here, I think. All right, perfect.
Next, I will be grabbing my hammers. I do have an apothecary. I have 6 characters. I totally forgot about it. He snuck in with the rest of the hammers. I could have swore I had an apothecary. But all 5 of my hammers are going to be nesting up to help punch a hole through whatever's in front of them.
My second Devastator Squad is going to be taking up residence inside this building. As you can see, I'm a little close to the line there, but I am not over it, which is what matters. Hopefully I'll be able to fit them all on here. Let's see, it's close. It's close. And we're in. All right, the 5 are up there, so we can do some, hopefully, high advantage las cannon sniping.
Next will be my other set of 5 Terminators with halberds, and then the captain having a Force Sword. So Force Sword's really nice, cuts through a little bit faster, but isn't as strong. So
my next unit of intercessors is going to be on the back line here, behind this building, taking a little bit of cover. Duncan.
Hi. Next will be my apothecary, parked with these halberds.
Perfect. I will put my apothecary next to this squad
How's
of
that
boys.
3-up save treating you?
It's been better.
I don't know how well it'll do versus, copious amounts of shooting, but it'll do something. And then another 5-man of Terminators with halberds, and the captain having the Force Sword.
My company Ancient, I'm going to drop down right here as well, next to that squad.
Next, my Inquisitor will be joining the apothecary, as well as my Terminators over here.
And last, I am going to put my my assassin. I'm going to declare that he is going to be set up in concealment, and he won't be on the battlefield. At the end of any of my movement phases, I can reveal its position and set up anywhere on the battlefield that is more than 9 inches away from an enemy model.
Deep Strike.
Basically Deep Strike. Just sounds cooler.
It's like what commandos get for orcs.
Exactly.
Then Grandmaster will be parked behind this building as well.
Awesome.
And that's deployment for me.
All right, we're ready for turn one. So, just to kind of look over the battlefield for you guys here, you can see we got quite a nice spread of models set up. Lots of Terminators on his side, and scarily quite a bit that can drop down into my back line.
Really quickly, could I get the camera on me? I have been asked by chat
Woo!
to do that,
Oh
as
my
well
gosh.
as no chest cam, sadly.
No chest cam on this one. Not that kind of stream, boys. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. Well, let's get started. Let's roll off. I did end first, so I do get a +1 to my roll. So we go up on the field here, 5 to 5. My +1 winning me.
You're going first?
I'm going first. All right. Throw this camera to you, good sir. Okay, so I got to remember that I have some fun stuff going on in my command phase. So, I'm gonna pull up Handy Dandy Battle Scribe. I'll have the app next time, I promise. Just kidding, that's not a promise.
I have the app.
Huh?
I have the app.
You do have the app? That's
Yeah,
good.
it's just, it says Grandmasters can, like, know 3 spells, which is wrong, but...
So, to begin with, I don't really think... I guess I will give this Devastator squad one more leadership from my company Ancient here. But that's really all I got rolling on that front for now. So, movement time, my favorite time. Get the handy dandy tape measure. I'm also going to pick up all of these dice that form my front line really fast. Just because I don't like clutter. Okay. And plus, I have a feeling I'm going to need all these for wounds. All right.
Wow.
Probably. Okay, so to get going here, we'll start off. Let's see. These guys are going to advance. They have a 6-inch move. I'm putting them up inside the building a little farther. We're going to advance up a little bit. These 5 are going to go right up against the barricade. Going to consolidate position a little bit because I can get a little bit extra cover out of this while still holding the objective as I'm within 3 inches of it. And just for clarification, this is the center of the battlefield, not an objective for our viewers. My Land Raider is going to, it has a 10-inch move, and it's going to roll itself out.
Also, I should point out, because at the beginning of the battle round, I have a tide that I have to pick, and I'll be Tides of Shadow right now.
And Space Marines start in the Devastator Doctrine, which means all of our grenades and heavy weapons get an extra AP, which I'm gonna hopefully abuse. So let's see, I've moved 7 inches. Wanna see where I'm sitting as far as guns go. I have 3 more inches to move, so I'm gonna scoot up a little bit more. It should get me in some touching range of some opponents. We like the touch. All right, and then I'm gonna run over and claim this objective with my intercessors here at 6 inches. My Devastators on this side are going to move a full 6 inches out into the open, which is kind of ballsy, I'd like to point out. So, respect me, boys. Apothecary will jump behind them, and my 9-inch banner will touch them, which is good. I'm going to move him a little farther into the building. Actually, I'm going to move him closer to these guys, so Dreadnought can't just, like, drop kick me.
You think that?
Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and move into the shooting phase. I'm going to consult the codex really fast. My hope is that I moved these guys, so if any of you know 40k, I will take a -1 to my hit roll due to me moving their heavy weapons. So I'm going to see if I can shoot them. Yep. All right, perfect. So to begin with, I started with 9 CP and will go up to 10, as is the beginning of my turn. Shooting wise, this squad here is going to fire into these Terminators right in front of me. The Armor Rim Cherub, I'm going to pop that, so I'll be able to fire another guy a second time. And I will also give him my Sergeant Signum. My Sergeant Signum makes it so he hits on a 2-up. Because I'm going to spend 2 CP out of my 10, and the way to use steady advance, use a stratagem In your movement phase, when an Adeptus starting infantry unit in your army makes a normal move, until the end of the turn, the unit is considered remaining stationary. So I'll remain stationary. So, I'll be firing 3 shots just for the sake of making it a little easier. They're going to pump into them, so I'll start with the one sitting on 2s. I do roll that 1.
And you are at a -1 because I'm 3 inches from a terrain piece in Tides of Shadow.
That is true. So, I actually missed with both. So I'll reroll the 1 that hits on a 3, but also miss with that, which is pretty rough. So, I will spend 1 CP to reroll that though, because I really want to kill a Grey Knight, and unfortunately, no. A 3 is a no-go. So,
Can't hit what's not there.
useless. That is true. We can't
Boxing with shadows.
That's not good. All right. These 2 guys with the last cannons with the 48-inch range are also going to fire into the 5 over here. So, you're also within 3 inches, so I'll be hitting on 4s.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit. I'm strength 9, so I need anything but 1s. 1 wound, and it's a Devastator Doctrine, so I'll be hitting at AP -4.
Alrighty, so I get my invuln because I'm wearing Terminator armor, so 5 up. Getting it with a 6.
So he ignores it.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna hit? A shadow?
That was the hope. But I do not think that is going to be the case. So, my bolt rifles, from those that can see them, which looks like all this front line here, are going to put 5 bolt rifle shots into that squad in the back there. So,
Still 3 inches from a terrain piece.
So needing 4s. And then needing 4s again, since I'm strength 4. Dice are not my friends tonight. I will then, these guys can't see anybody, they're going to hold the objective. My
bolters that are gonna make
up
for it.
My big tank is gonna fire everything it has into this squad right here. So, to get started with, the Hurricane Bolters, which are going to be, because I get to use basically the bolter roll on tanks now at all times, more or less, which is super nice. Maybe somewhat of my saving grace here, save me from that rough shooting phase. But we're gonna start with the Hurricane Bolter, which is rapid fire 6. So it'll be 12 per bolter. So I'm gonna roll them together for 24 shots.
You gotta rely on this shadow. This shadow might save me.
Honestly. So, hitting on 3s, 4s technically due to the shadow.
A lot of ones.
Oh
no!
Casualties.
Man down.
Okay, so let me see. That wasn't too bad. Getting a lot of 5s, a lot of 4s. So, a lot of 2s and 1s. Oh, there's a 6 and a 5.
And a 5 right there.
Perfect. So that wasn't awful. Coming in, needing 4s again. And that was pretty good. So, that's going to be 9 saves for Duncan to make at no armor piercing.
Alrighty. The other thing about Tides of Shadow is I'm always in light cover, but with Terminator saves and no AP, it comes out to roughly the same, so 2 up. Failing 2 of them, and how much damage is it per?
Just one apiece.
Alright, so that's 1 Terminator down.
We got one, boys. Alright.
Okay, the Apothecary will, clutch up, hopefully.
Hopefully. Alright, the Assault Cannon next. This will be 12 shots. Again, needing 4s. About average roll right there. Yeah, actually, exactly average. 6 shots. Strength 6, so I need 3s to wound now. Get that obligatory
really
2. So 3, and these will be actually at AP -2 this time. But only -1, because Duncan, again, has his nasty covers.
Nasty covers. It's good cover. So -1 puts me at a 3 up. Ooh, that's 3 fails. How much damage?
1 damage each.
Alright, so it kills 1 and then brings another one down to 1 wound, which I will really quickly.
This will be a little overkill, but the Melta will also shoot.
Hey, I feel
Again, needing 4s, hits with 1. That's a wound, as it is strength 8. So, 1 wound, and this will be an AP -5.
1 5-up invuln. Making it.
He clutches in. Alrighty. Perfect. So that is my shooting phase. I don't have anyone that's with any charging. And, yeah, that is the end of my turn 1. I'll pass over to Duncan.
So, luckily, being the last Space Marine left in 8th edition, I don't have a command phase or any core to worry about, which means I can slightly abuse this. So first is movement phase. My Inquisitor is going to move is 5 inches, and you won't be able to get over that. So I'm gonna just really quickly hop this way and hope I'm still in cover. And they're gonna vault over that terrain piece. Make them go this way. And then the apothecary will move up to hold. Griffith and his entourage will be moving up again. This time I'm going to move Terminators to the forefront. And downside of Terminators is the 5 inches of movement, so a little bit slower, but as you saw, they're able to take quite a bit of hits before they actually start to wither.
Glory of the invuln save.
I don't know, 2-up saves, I'll say no. Cutting into it pretty good. And then Griffith's gonna stay where he is. My Terminators, because that's the objective marker, they're going to really quickly hop up to this wall. Alrighty. And then my Grandmaster and my Vendread that are sitting at the bottom floor of this building are just going to park, because, yeah, so he's still within range for his aura of reroll 1s as a Grandmaster. And then at the end of the movement phase, the Apothecary procs. Sadly, he did wound one of mine, so I get D3 wounds back. At 2 wounds, which brings him back to full. Sadly, does not bring a squad member back from the dead. Or wounded.
We got him, boys.
Yeah,
we
you killed 2.
Woohoo!
End of movement, the thing that Grey Knights are actually really good at, will be Psychic phase. So... the first spell that I'll be casting will be with my Vendread, which will be Astral Aim. So it needs a 6 to go off. I get a 5, but Grey Knights get something called Brotherhood of Psychers. If I take everything Grey Knights outside of an Inquisitor, because you can take an Inquisitor without losing any detachment abilities, you get a +1 to all psychic tests, both casting and denying. So I got a 6, so it goes off barely.
Now for denying, do you have to have line of sight to deny?
Yes.
Remember right? I think the Black Templar rule is the same. Oh, actually, I think it is anyone within 24 inches, if I remember right.
Yeah, because you're able to deny my Astral Aim through walls, if I'm not mistaken.
That is true. That is true. Now, if anybody's watching this who has any other knowledge,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
Duncan would love to know. I'm going to look here, and I think my tank is within 24 inches.
Yes.
So,
Spend a CP
I will
Righteous Zeal me.
spend a CP to try to stop you, basically, dropping me down to a glorious 6. Let me see here. So, need a 4-up, and on a 4-up, the spell does not happen. We got a 5. That Dreadnought is not astral aiming. This
Alright.
turn.
So next, I'm going to hop over to my Inquisitor. Not sure if I'm within range of Dominate Mind, but possibly. Sadly, I am not. And then for an actual smite, am I within range? Oh, I am. Now, would you say I have line of sight on those people in that building?
Depending on how I guess we did not discuss train rolls beforehand. Depending on how we want to.
And that I'm leaving it up to you to decide, since you're more apt on the terrain knowledge.
Well, under general match play, anything within the confines of a building counts as obstructing. But it would be I think it would be a lot more interesting if we could actually look through windows and gaps and so on and so forth.
Because I know you'll get a +1 to your save when being shot through those, because I can't
Exactly.
see their full base.
Exactly.
But-
So, I'll say, for everyone's wondering what we're talking about, we got a nice little hole right in the building. I'm going to say go for it.
Alrighty. So casts on a 5-up. Ooh, my perils.
Ones. So when a psyker rolls double 1s or double 6s, he perils, which gives some opportunities to really hurt himself.
So D3 mortal wounds to the caster. 2 mortal wounds. Oh boy. So he's sitting at a whopping 4 wounds. I don't think I can heal him with the apothecary because it doesn't have the Grey Knight keyword.
Ferals. This is why we do not condone any psycherish abilities.
Is that one?
Yep.
And then easily outside of the 12 for that. That is the one downside of Grey Knights is our smites they lost 6 inches compared to just a regular smite, and then instead of doing D3 damage, they do 1. So sadly, we are punished a little bit for it. But that squad inside with Hammer Hand is going to cast Sanctuary on these 3 to improve their invuln save roll by 1. Pow. So 4 goes off the 5. It doesn't go off because I need a 6. So sadly, that spell fails as well. I'm not in it. It's the Black Templars. They spook me.
That's right. That's right. Our goal is to see no psychic abilities get off this game. Not a 1.
Most of my other crisp spells are sitting in Deep Strike. So sadly, I will cast my last one, which is Empyrean Domination, to gain additional CP, which does go off with a 10. So I'm sitting at a whopping 13 or 12. 12 now.
12 CP. All right.
So that'll be the end of my movement. Sadly, not casting Astral Aim was punishing to me. I will be then moving on shooting, and I'll be looking for lines of sight within 24 inches because I have Stormbolters. Sadly, just these 2 are going to be able to get line of sight. So I will really quickly pop those shots off from that squad, which is just 8 Stormbolter shots because Terminators always rapid fire regardless of range. So hitting on 3s, pulling out 2s, and then wounding on 4s. All but 1. So you are 4 at no AP, and then you get a +1 to your save for being in cover.
So right behind that cover. So that's giving us a 2-up right now. So rolling there. No 1s were seen this day.
Alright.
We hunker down behind the barricade, and we are not getting shot, we've decided.
They voted against it.
Yeah, we're not feeling like getting shot today.
Alrighty. So then these 3 are going to fire off at the tank. So hitting on 3s.
Pretty good roll.
And then wounding on 6s because it's a T8 tank.
T8. Baby.
So you are looking at 3 of them at no AP.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So
Those ones. This is where I want them.
This is where it's gonna be. Here's the day. Let's see. So my tank has a 2-up save because it is a land raider. So try to avoid those 1s. I do get 1 this time. So I will be dropping from 16 wounds to 15 wounds.
Would have been much less of that. I was able to fire last cannons this turn.
That's true. We don't want any last cannons to be fired. That's how we're feeling about that. So they're chilling as they are.
Alrighty, and then my last guy's not gonna get it.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Sadly, due to the range of bolt guns, only 2 of my
Stormbolters.
What did I say?
Don't diss the bolt gun.
Oh well, I mean
It is the same range though.
yeah,
But
it's just 2 of them strapped together. To be completely honest, Call doesn't want you to know that. So I will be shooting my 2 in the front towards your Devastators. So hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s. So 3 of them at no AP.
3 at no AP. We have a 3-up save over here. Ugh. I take 2 wounds.
And then Banner.
Yes. I will take 1 off of my basic schmuck right here. We'll see if he shoots with his bolt gun. He does on a 4. I'm gonna pass Duncan this really fast for this part of it, because I don't know if he's... I feel like he's out. So he shoots into the air. Bam, 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 bam. And I'll take it off my last can, the other one, because I do have the Apothecary right here.
Because aren't they 2 wounds a model?
Oh, that
And
is
you only
true.
failed 2. It kills him.
I haven't, so obviously I've been playing with a lot of Primaris. Yeah, so...
He did take 2 wounds and die, but
he'll
that's
die.
the only thing that's lost.
So I will take 1 casualty. And he goes. All right. Perfect.
Alrighty.
Back to Duncan to finish up his turn here.
And then charges. I'm out of my 12. Though it is to hull, because you don't have a base. You know what, I'll roll my boxcars. I'll go for it. If I can get hammers in there, that is a crispy turn. So I'll be rolling for it. Nope.
8-inch, still not awful.
Yeah, no, that's pretty average. It's still one away from deep strike, sadly.
Respectable 8-inch.
I think that'll be my only charge for the turn. So that'll be the end of my round, because morale would be the next thing.
Correct.
They lost 2. They have the Inquisitor nearby, so I have leadership 9. So I still can't lose over there, and I didn't lose enough models anywhere else to threaten leadership.
Did you get any of your agendas?
No. Sadly, I was 2 models behind for grind them down.
All right.
And then no characters, and I haven't raised because you are still happily sitting
Creeping
upon
around.
your own.
I'm creeping around. Alrighty. Bottom of 2. So we'll start off with the command phase. Again, I guess I will raise morale for these guys right here from Emperor Ascendant by 1. That's really all I got going on right at the moment. So we're gonna go into movement.
Gain CP.
And yes, I will gain a CP. Thank you, Duncan.
No problem.
All right,
That's
so
what friends are for.
this is true. So my guys are gonna move out of cover from the building. Gonna open some ground up here. We're feeling mean. We didn't like getting shot at. Oh wait, no, we didn't get shot at. We didn't like our friends getting shot at. They're gonna hang out there. They're gonna hang out over here.
They have a story to tell. They watched a psyker kind of toaster fry his own brain.
That's true. That is true. So my guys are gonna move up over here, followed by our good friend Apothecary. As of here, I'm going to have my men disembark. So, start off with, I'm going to leave the Stern Guard inside, but we'll start off with one of my company veteran squads. They're going to hop out 3 inches away. These are the guys equipped. It's a full power axe squad with storm shields, so they
Plus
are
2 strength, AP 2,
ready to do some chopping, to quote our beloved orc counterparts. And then Helbricht is also going to get out as well.
Ooh.
He's going to hop out right over here. The other ones are going to stay in the tank for now. I'm going to bring in my assassin, which I'm really, really excited about.
I'm not.
Like, so excited about. People don't even realize. So, where's
Grandmaster's
can you give me
right here.
Grandmasters right here? Mm-hmm. These guys are right there. So I'm gonna drop him right here to make it even harder for Astral Aim to go off. That's my goal. He's hopping down right there. Feel like that's the tactical move.
It is.
And though I feel like it's pretty early to be dropping down people, I'm gonna be dropping my guys out of deep strike. Hopefully in the back line here. So I'm gonna come around the table onto your side. It's gonna.
You're gonna just close in on my Grandmaster, huh?
I think we are actually.
Oh no, you can move my dice, feel free.
Thank you. The freedom is intoxicating. So, we're gonna drop down here in deep strike right behind his lines, hopefully. Anything good in the comments?
Rucky McChucky had PT in the morning, so he had to go.
Ah, Jacob. We love you. Thank you for coming in.
Derek put some pretty good memes in the chat, emotes.
Nice. Thank you, Derek. All right, perfect. So I'm down at the end of my movement phase. I'm going to go ahead and get one of my guys up with the Selfless Healer, which will bring him right back pretty much. Just pretty sweet.
Sad.
It's pretty nice. I don't got to roll for it, so that's definitely worth it. And I'll leave the other guys in the Land Raider Crusader. So we jump right into the shooting phase again. We're going to start with the Land Raider Crusader this time, and we're going to pump again all of our shots into that squad over there, the remaining 3-man. Yep. So, gonna start off with the Hurricane Bolters, and we are in turn 2, so I have dropped down into the Tactical Doctrine, which means all my rapid fire and assault weaponry is now going to be at an extra armor piercing instead of my heavy weaponry.
Still at a -1 because I haven't swapped ties yet.
Correct. So needing 4s, hoping to make it up for it with a lot of shooting. A lot of DACA. It was not awful. And then again, needing 4s since these are basically just regular bolt guns. So we will be sitting at 5 wounds going into the Grey Knights at AP -1 now.
5 at -1, but ties a shadow, so still 2 up saves. Ooh, sadly still taking a wound. I'll be taking it on this middle man. Alrighty.
Alright, Assault Cannon next. 12 shots. That was pretty tasty.
Happy you're not Imperial Fists, that would have hurt a lot more.
This is true. And then needing 3s. So that will be 5 at AP -1 this time.
One more dice. Alright. At -1?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so still 2 ups. Oh no, still 1 fail.
We got another one, boys. And the Multi-Melta coming in with 2 shots. Hitting with 1 again. Wounding on a 5, because it's strength 8, and that will be at -4.
Did that hit on 3 perchance?
Hit on a 4.
Okay, just checking. And then, so my invul of a 5 up.
Yeah, again.
I gotta save for the Melta.
Yeah, he's snobbing me.
Unless it's an Eradicator, I can make these invuls.
Helbrecht is going to fire his Melta gun into that squad right there. Because why not? Hitting on a 3 up because you are within cover. So he hits with a 4. And a 1. Disgusting.
Sensing a theme. How many more Meltas do you have?
I know. I should have got more out, actually. That's what I'm thinking. These 2 las cannons are going to fire into them as well.
Alright.
So, needing 4s to hit, hitting with both, needing 2s to wound you, wounding with both with a 5 and a 4. So that will be 2 at -3.
-3 would put me at a 5 up, and then being in cover, so 4 ups actually. Making
Gets them both. Disgusting.
That's what you get for denying me my shoot through walls.
That's true. All right, these 5 are going to go ahead and rapid fire into the remaining 2 there. So that'll be 2 shots apiece from their bolt rifles, which will now be at AP2, so things are going to get a little more exciting. So needing 4s, which that was rough, and then needing 4s again. So that'll be 1 wound at AP -2.
Alright.
Less exciting than I thought it was going to be.
-1, so 3 up. Making it with a 6.
Oh, jeez. All right. And then these 5 will be pumping shots down into those guys in the building over there. So 5 of them. Hitting on 4s.
Nice.
4 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds at AP -2 on the guys in the building.
2 -1, so 3 ups. Making both of them. I gotta make something.
That's true.
Taking Terminators for the wound of a Strike Marine.
The las cannons are going to go into that squad over there. We're going to see if they've survived a lot of las cannon shots by now. I did move, so I missed with both, unfortunately, because I did not remember to declare my signum. All right.
Or steady advance.
Correct. Next, my chaplain with his Witchseeker bolts are going to see if something exciting can happen here.
Don't.
He's going to shoot. Can I actually target your Grandmaster here?
Let me check the wound characteristic on my Dreadnought, because that'll actually determine it with the new Lookout Sir fact. He has 8 wounds, which is 1 less than required, so you can shoot him.
I'll be shooting your boy.
My Grandmaster.
Yep, so I'll be hitting on a 3, now a 4, unfortunately. But, and I do miss with that,
Can you spend a CP?
I am going to spend a CP. Dropping down to 6. Oops. To reroll that, hopefully. It's worth it. No, it's not worth it. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. And my assassin, he doesn't have line of sight, so we're not actually going to worry about it right now. So we're gonna go straight into the charging because I actually do have some guys that get to do some punching this turn, which is gonna be a little exciting. So I'm gonna start off with my veterans here who are going to try to make a 9-inch charge.
Yeah.
Into them there, which we are Black Templars, so we get to reroll if we fail. That's 8, so we're gonna Black Templar reroll, not using the same dice because I believe in the juju. And it's a 3, sad. So they're stuck there. Fair enough. Hellbricht, on the other hand, is feeling, well, actually that'd be a bit of a waste. We're not gonna do that.
No, come on. Approach me.
The Terminators are gonna charge into your Dreadnought.
Alrighty.
With a 9-inch. 8 again.
Uh-oh. Will history repeat itself?
Probably in this case.
That's a 5 and a cock.
Got it cocked. 7. Nothing. All right. Well, the chaplain is going to
multi-charge, so you can get within base of both, or
he's gonna go into the leader there.
Grandmaster.
Your Grandmaster. He's gonna try. Again, he's failing.
2.
And he fails with a 3 again. Man, not the day for our charges, unfortunately. But that is a-okay. We'll move on. And at the end of that turn, as far as for my progressive objectives, I do hold more than Duncan at the moment with 3.
Yep.
So I will gain 15 points. I did not kill, well, do they need to take morale or do they only lose 1? They only lost 1.
They only lost 1 this turn.
Good.
And with Inquisition's authority, their leadership 9.
I will gain engage at all fronts though.
Mm-hmm.
4-3. And I did not kill a character, so no assassinate. So
Got pretty close here.
that's pretty good though for 18 points on a turn. That's not too shabby. I like a little more. Hopefully turn 3 will be a little better. But bottom of 2 for Duncan.
Alrighty, so this is when I get to pull off some fun stuff, hopefully. So no command phase for me. I will be hopping into movement. Yep. So I am going to quickly bust out of this building and run for my targets.
He's busting out of the building while I take some tasteful shots. This looks pretty exciting, gotta say. Look like we're gonna get a real nice brawl.
They're cursed. They're cursed to fall over.
I know. They didn't see that. You didn't have to say anything. Giving me away. My Devastators yet again full. There we go.
Alrighty. Given my movement requirements.
This is going to be pretty interesting. So, Duncan, what are you looking forward to seeing out of the new Grey Knight book, hopefully? Which is supposed to be dropping here not too long from now.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoping for at least something to put us on par with normal Space Marines or get something very similar to Death Guard. Because if you, for Grey Knights, the one thing that was slightly leaked is in Imperial Armor. There's the special Land Raider Redeemer variant for Grey Knights called the Land Raider Banisher that gets to take 2 Incinerators, but it has a special keyword called Brotherhood. So hopefully we'll be getting Brotherhoods as a new thing for us, but you know, it's not always something that'll happen, or it might become completely different. Luckily, I'm excited regardless to just get more stuff. And also, Ritual of the Damned, the Psychic Awakening that we got, ended on pretty much the equivalent of a cliffhanger with Drago, and I think Stern was with him, but they both got off planet right before it started to explode. So hopefully we're able to progress story-wise with that.
I'm hoping for some kind of Primacy units for the Grey Knights. Duncan is not wanting that, but I think lore-wise it'd be pretty interesting with all the Psychic Awakening going on and Space Marines becoming psychic and having to get executed. I could see the Grey Knights being like, no, don't execute those guys. Let's instead take them into our ranks and grow and make these like berserker squads. That's what I want to see.
That would be actually pretty interesting. Though I'm hoping for some Centurion-esque models.
Yeah, Centurions are pretty sexy. I almost brought some today, but I decided not to. I decided to bring a list of the past in a way. And I had to bring this guy. Tasty.
Do have to check the movement on Dreadnought. I'm not 100% sure how fast they move.
On the regular boys, I think it's either 6 or 8 inches.
Exactly, and that's where I'm at. I'm not sure if it's 6 or 8. So their movement is 6. I was afraid of that. I was afraid he'd be too slow to start waddling away.
And he waddled away. Waddle, 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 waddle.
Alrighty, luckily I opened up what I was looking for, and that will be the end of my movement. The movement, my apothecary, because there's no wounds left, gets to bring back a model with 1 wound into the squad.
Sexy, sexy.
And then also at the end of the movement,
Do you have to roll for that out of curiosity?
Yes, Northesium is a 4-up still. I've been playing my I've been playing my Sisters of Battle too long, where they just get to bring back a full model.
Grey Knights are too expensive. Too expensive for that.
Is that what they said? When ours were 50 points a model. And then these guys are gonna come out of Deep Strike.
Squeal!
Huh?
I said squeal.
Squeal what?
I don't know. I'm squealing. It's scary. You're bringing in these paladins?
No, these are not.
Oh, just regular
These are
Terminators.
my special little combo that was prevalent in my old lists. So, kicker about the Brotherhood Brotherhood captain for Grey Knights is, unlike normal captains for the normal Space Marines, ours increase all smite abilities or smite-esque abilities. It doubles their range. Now the banner with the relic that I took is a 6-inch D6 smite. So with him right next to my banner makes it a 12-inch smite. So luckily I can deep strike and then throw a very large mortal wound output and hopefully put a dent in those.
Oh yeah, mortal wounds. Bring it
Yeah.
on. Maybe I'll start rolling some 5s and 6s. As my camera shakes with rage. You can't see it because the GoPro.
Stabilized.
I'm shaking though. I am. Just so you know. Alright, so he's bringing out some more guys. Oh, boys. Let me tell you, this is not good for me. Just saying. I made a gambit, and this is not good.
What? I think it's great. I think you did wonderful. I'm just gonna...
This guy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, he just watched them, get teleported from... I think it's the Emperor's Sword, I think is their big ship that sits in orbit.
Something like that.
But 10-man Paladin Mob also dropped down. So, that'll be the end of movement. Now for all the psychic tests. Ooh, goody. Land Raider. Are you familiar with the spell Vortex of Doom? So,
I am familiar.
he is going to be casting it on the Land Raider itself.
Now, before we make it... Oh my gosh, double 1s! I was gonna say... And it actually might even be negative due to the assassin, which would be freaking hilarious. But...
Did I roll a 1?
Huh?
Did I roll a 1 on a psychic test instead of 2 on 2d6?
You subtract 2 from the second test. You
Yeah.
rolled a 0.
Actually, plus 1
You rolled
because...
okay, fine,
plus
fine,
100.
fine.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, 1. All right.
Sadly, apparel. Luckily, not too bad. Though, actually, I'm going to CP re-roll that psychic test. That's what I'm going to do instead of appareling. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm at -1 because of the assassin, so 7. Sadly, 1 under what I needed to go off. Because is it 12 inches or 24?
-2 from these 18.
18?
I might actually not be.
So it does go off, because that's 18 right there.
Perfecto. Yep, you're true.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 then. So it does go off, but it doesn't supercharge. So do you want to...
I'm not going to try tonight.
Alrighty. So the Land Raider will take D3 mortal wounds, and then every unit within 3 inches of the Land Raider will also take D3 mortal wounds. So first the Land Raider taking 2 mortal wounds. Righteous Zeal.
Black Templars on a 5-up get to ignore any kind of mortal wounds. So Righteous Zeal. Oh, no. All right, so I'm taking 2. Down to 13. Ouch.
Alrighty, and then these boys, your
Company veterans. Sword Brethren.
Sword Brethren. 2 mortal wounds.
Righteous Zeal. No. Oh no.
That's 1 more gone.
That's true. We lose 1. I don't like this guy.
And then Hellbricht.
All right.
1 more wound.
Righteous Zeal. Hellbricht. What the heck, man? I'm starting to think maybe you should be in charge of things. All right. He's down to 5.
And then those on the point back there. Taking 1 mortal wound as well.
Righteous Zeal. Oh.
Is it spinning?
It's a 6.
Ah.
It's a 6. They do not take the mortal wound.
Alrighty.
They're brave.
And then these guys will be casting Sanctuary on themselves.
Perils again.
I
would like to say.
That's
I would like
3
to
perils.
say. This is amazing.
I almost never peril. And I almost never peril, which is the worst part. I'm very good about
Zap.
All right. And then my paladins will be casting Hammerhand on themselves.
This is the boys in the corner.
Yes, the big 10-man.
All right. And that will be in a negative too.
Sadly, I don't.
I know you don't peril off those, but yeah, it does not go off.
Yeah, rough. They don't need it, but it was helpful.
Our psychic constipation that we are bringing to this battlefield.
Yeah.
Is stemming
From both the
Stemming.
So my banner is going to smite them, needing a 5.
Is this the big smite?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a very scary one. So 6 is what? So 7 is what I get.
It'll go off.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna use a C. Oh, I already used it in the psychic phase.
That's true.
So 1 mortal wound.
Righteous Zeal. Oh no! All right, taking the wound. I apologize to everyone if this is loud and obnoxious, but I have to do it.
Shouldn't be Mike's in front, but gaining a CP from my apothecary goes off, so I'm still
at
12.
It's the rife psychic phase.
So I'm just barely out of dominate. I can't make you shoot your brethren.
You're not gonna dominate me.
I can't. Just gonna, leave that where it is. So I'm going to smite with my Inquisitor then. Needing a 6 now, because we lost Channel Psychics. So it does go off.
Okay.
Are you gonna deny any kind? Alright.
Nope.
3 mortal wounds.
Righteous Zeal! Come on, boys. There's 2. Save 2 of them.
Save them
I do lose 1, though. Zap! He's gone.
Alrighty. Grandmaster is going to swap the tides. I think this is what you were waiting for.
Swap the tides.
So I'll be swapping to the Tides of Fury, which essentially gave every Grey Knight infantry a Space Marine captain reroll wound rolls of 1 for any melee weapons.
Lieutenant, you mean?
Lieutenant, my bad. And it does go off.
With an 11.
The downside is yours is just a 4-out versus a normal test.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna let it go off.
All right.
Reroll wound rolls of 1 is great, but it's not the end of the world.
Alrighty.
Because hit rolls, that'd be another story. But we're talking wound rolls. That's what we're talking.
And then this squad will smite your sword brethren.
Do it. Do it.
So 7 is what I need now.
Do it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Then back down to
Minus
7
2.
because of that. So, because +1 for being your right knight. So it does go off barely.
All right.
So, just 1 mortal wound.
Righteous Zeal! Oh, mother grabber. Down to... Oh my gosh.
Graboid.
Better call him Burt Gummer. We got some big sandworms coming up in this place.
This place, huh? Alright, so end of the psychic phase. Going on to the shooting phase. Actually, before I go into the shooting phase, I have one more spell.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, the one spell you were waiting for. I just don't ever cast anymore.
I know. I was like, really? Is that what's gonna happen right now?
I mean, I'm in a good spot. So then Astrolabe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -1. So 8 still goes off.
Okay, I will spend a CP to try to deny it. Come on. 3. Damn it. I do not. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Excuse my French. I lose it.
French are probably weird people if that's how they talk.
Okay. It's can't be talking like that on stream.
Well, I mean, if they speak like that.
We love the French. I love the French.
So then into the shooting phase, starting with this, he's going to be firing everything into that Land Raider.
All right.
So first, the las cannon, hitting on 3s.
I believe it is 2 shots, isn't it? Or is it just 1 las?
It's not I don't think it's a twin las cannon.
I would double check.
I'm going to. It would make sense
the
given
model is very coolly converted with 2, I would like to say.
Top of a Predator, I found that out.
It is.
It's a good kit. I like that. Oh, it is double because the normal one that I have downstairs is 2 barrels, top and bottom.
Kind of preface what I said in our last game while Duncan's looking for that rule is me and Duncan have played each other probably like 200 times in the last 3 years. I kid you not. And it's always been a lot of fun watching the rules evolve, watching all the different things that have happened in through the last whole of 8th edition, because we really started at the beginning of 8th and rolled through all the way through the weird quasi 8.5 Psychic Awakening, and then now we're into 9.
8.5.
1.5 was good. It was exciting. My Death Guard wish they had a Codex Psychic Awakening book for longer than like 2.5 months, but this is what it is. Getting there, but it's always enjoyable to play Duncan. It's pretty fun to test our 2 armies, which honestly are built to fight each other in a lot of different ways. Again, like I said in the last video, definitely me more to fight him than him to fight me, but he's still, the underdog fight's pretty fun.
I can't find
Isn't that literally
weapon
not?
list.
What can he take?
Well, it's a Vendread, and you can swap the assault cannon out for Dreadnought heavy weapon list, but
I'll be in the front of your book if I remember where these are.
In the old books? It is.
Yep. Twin las
las
cannon.
yep.
It is 2 shots.
Sorry that took so long. So hitting on 3s, hitting on both of them,
Very nice.
and then strength 9, toughness 8 for a Land Raider, so 3s again, with both of them.
All right. These will be at AP -3, correct?
Yes.
Yep. Because there's no modifiers or anything. So I'll be having a 5-up save on my Land Raider. Getting neither. So 2d6 damage.
7 damage.
Ouch. All right. So we will go down to 6 wounds. Oof.
I think that's 1 above, or if not, your last bracket.
We're on our last bracket probably. That's my guess.
And then missile, I'll be doing the crack missile.
Yep.
So 1 shot, hitting on 3s again, hits, strength 8, so wounding on 4s, sadly
2.
not wounding.
Nice. Get me a bit sweaty. Getting a little bit sweaty there.
Alrighty, and then I'm next gonna do, I'm gonna fire these 4 Stormbolters into your champions, or your brothers. Brother. 1, 2, 3. Is there 4 of them? Yeah.
Yep. 16 shots. It's gonna be a lot.
3s.
Ooh. Ouch. That was rough.
Maybe I should have used the special stratagem Grey Knights.
Anyone gets that oohing noise we got on a sound bite and sends that to me, I'll give you $5 Winnegar's gift card.
I'm gonna do it
It's
now.
gonna be me when he gets home. It's gonna be him. That's what he's thinking. All right.
So 4 at no AP.
We're at no AP, so Storm Shields now increase our save. So we have 2-up saves against no AP. So,
How'd that work out for you?
gosh. Well, we're losing another one. Well, yeah, losing one, and then the other will go down to a wound. That's rough. Stupid skulls. Hurting me, man.
Alrighty. Next will be all of the Stormbolters that are possible into your Terminators.
Yeah, gross. I'm gonna grab all my dice.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
This is where we call that metaphorical, sometimes not metaphorical, bucket of dice into play.
After fighting demons of corn that one time, getting a lot of them in combat, all 30 or something, I'm on the receiving end of bucket of dice at least one. So hitting on 3s. Though,
Not
I am
awful.
within range of a Grandmaster. So
True.
I'm pulling out all my 1s really quick. I think that's all of them. There we go. So
That's a little better.
all 2s are failures. Thank you.
All right.
Alrighty. So I'll hit, and then 4s, because you don't have any improved toughness or anything.
Oof.
There goes my dice. That is not a dice, I know that, but
Still a pretty respectable amount.
it is 12 at no AP.
All right, 12 and no AP. So, let's see here. That means we have 2 up saves. Sadly, I'm taking 2. Sadly, is not enough to drop one of my boys since we have 3 wounds now. One of the benefits of being Terminators. I am the Terminator.
I must do another hair flip evidently.
Oh, okay.
There's like 6 of them.
Ooh, my gosh.
So, got these 2 are going to fire. First with the captain, because he has 2 up to hit. Hitting on all but 1. And wounding on 4s.
And these were going into.
Right here to here.
Okay, perfect.
So 2 at no AP.
2 and no AP, so needing 3 ups. I'm saving 1 on a 5, not with the other, so one of my guys will drop down to a wound.
And then I'll do my ancient. So hitting on all but 1. And then wounding on 4s. 3 more, no AP.
3 more, no AP. I save 2, another one goes through. Again, killing another one.
Alrighty. And then, because I've been hindered by range a couple of times, but I am not anymore, I'll be firing my Psy Cannon into the Land Raider. So, hitting on 3s, I'll hit, and then strength 7 for Psy Cannon, so still 5s. Sadly, nothing. Ow! It's okay. It's really good at killing normal Space Marines. They should take a lot more now because they're 2 damage flat.
For yeah, heavy boltered.
True. Then my Grandmaster and my first 3 ranks of Terminators. I'll start with the Grandmaster, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. I'll hit, and then wounding on 4s. So 3 of them, no AP.
So 3 up saves on this front. I am missing 2 of them, so 1 will die.
Is he within range of your banner?
I do not think so anymore, unfortunately. I think we moved out of range. So, yeah, I can.
No. Alright.
Because I think it has to be the model, not necessarily the squad. Sadly, they got rid of that. So I lose one of my fodder Marines.
1, 2, 3. Alright, so Stormbolters. Rerolling 1s because of the Grandmaster.
Love that sound.
4s. Alrighty. So 9 at no AP. That one was that.
9 no AP. Alright, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wasn't awful. Actually, it was pretty good. I only fail 3. So I will lose my other fodder Marine, and one of my guys will be down to 1.
Alrighty. So I think that'll be the end of my shooting. So then charges. We'll be charging. Now, if you could help me, does the assassin get buffs to fighting psychers in melee?
His weapons do.
Okay.
And none of them are like crazy.
Because I know it gets like a 6 to hit when shooting, and I'm not sure if it does 6s to hit for melee as well.
Let's double check. Yep. Ethereum. Weapon skill and ballistic skill characteristic of 6 counts as. And fighting me, you only get to take it on your vulnerable saving throws, no matter what. Which is pretty interesting.
Alright, so first I will start with the Paladin charge into the Chaplain as well as your Terminators.
Glory. Alright.
I need a 9.
Glory!
I'm within range of my Grandmaster, so I have reroll charges.
11.
I will not need it.
Oof. The battle lines meet. So glorious. Sorry, I'm snapping some pics there for posterity just because it looks so freaking dope.
Alrighty, and then over here, I will be making a multi-charge as well with 4 inches. Getting it with an 8. Nice to let it stay outside of 1 inch. Just gonna boot your dice just a little bit.
Let's get scary, boys.
Actually gonna scoot this guy just right there. And then leave enough room for him to jump in. So, needing 6s. There. Or need a6 total, not 6 on the dice. And then, there's that dice.
And I hate to interrupt you, Duncan, but at the beginning of your phase, and your end of your command phase, you would have been controlling 2, correct?
Yes, I would
So you've
have
gotten 10. Okay, I just want to make sure we're following that so we're not... Oh my gosh. Not a couple... You heard it, boys. Another Devastator fell off the building. Ay.
So, needing a 6-inch charge from these Terminators into them. 7 is what I got. 7 is what I will use. And then needing an 8-inch from my Apothecary to hop in.
11.
There he is.
The boy can move.
Joining fray. Alright. And I think that'll probably be my charges. So, given what I know, I'm going to start here, because I don't want to be on the receiving end of those Thunder Hammers with an interrupt. I will be using one of our new stratagems that we got. I think it's Fury of the Proven. But we're going to add +1 to our...
New stratagems, he says.
Hey. They're new to me. Fury of the Proven. Add 1 to the attack table. Though, I'm actually going to save that. Because... now I have to make a decision. Because I've got hammers over there that have a -1 to hit. So... I'm probably going to save Fury the Proven to assist them. So, what I'll do instead is...
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Actually, I'm not going to spend
when
any.
they come for you, bad boys, what you gonna do?
Alrighty.
When they come for you.
So, Paladins get 3 attacks each, 1 more because of Shock Assault.
I was spending 1 CP for Vicious Riposte.
There it is.
Means on a save roll of 6, a successful save roll of 6, they take a mortal wound in response. Because I feel like I'm about to get freaking dumpstered. But, we'll see.
Need more dice.
The lad will need more dice. We are going to edit and cut this video
Post it to
over the
YouTube.
next 2 days as well, and post it to YouTube also. Just so if anybody wants to rewatch certain parts or wants to send people to view said video, please do on our YouTube, Windy City Warlords.
And these 4 red ones will be attacks from the Paragon, because the Paragon has a different weapon skill than the rest of the squad. So the red dice are hitting on 2s, everyone else is hitting on 3s.
Rerolling some stuff, right?
Rerolling all one. Actually, they jumped out of range.
Oh, never mind.
So, no rerolls.
While he's picking out dice, I'd also like to say our next stream is going to be March 29th. We are going to be doing a Lord of the Rings game. Lord of the Rings strategy battle game. We're going to be playing the Forces of Angmar versus Rohan. If you want to join in and take a peek at that, we greatly appreciate it.
Actually,
if you don't
I think it might be
know the game.
Mordor.
Mordor,
Angmar, because
that's
Moranians versus
That's true.
Angmar
That's
works.
true. That's true. Okay. Mordor versus Rohan. Right out of the Plunor fields.
Which is a great deal. All right, so all of these hit. They all have halberds, so +1 strength, so strength 5 versus toughness 4, so wounding on 3. I forgot to roll that one. There we go. So, 2.
That's a lot of wound dice to roll.
It's okay. I'll be taking a lot of it and retort.
Hopefully. Seeing 20 right off the bat. 23 wounds.
At AP 2 because of halberds. So AP 1 because of your shields. So
I'll be taking off a 3 up, basically.
no, because they have a 3 up safe, or 2 up safe because they're Terminators. Yeah, so it'll be 3 up safe.
Yep.
I'm so used to fighting Blade Guard.
I know. All right. So, okay, I see a couple 6s. That's nice. Very nice. So,
Mortal wounds.
5 mortal wounds will go on to your guys right off the bat.
I'm going to then, in response, do Masters of Combat for 2 CP.
Okay.
Which just means when they die, they get to fight one more time.
That's fine. Perfect.
So, and I'll do that after anything else.
Cool. That's it. So 5 mortal wounds go on to you, and I take 4. I save all the rest. Pretty good on my part. So I will lose 1.
Damage.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. So 4 will go through. Roll the damage, sir.
4d3.
So I guess, well, 1 will immediately kill this guy no matter
Correct.
what. So go on to the next.
2 mortal wounds.
So still living.
2 mortal wounds.
Are these mortal or just regular?
Or normal wounds. My
Okay,
bad.
cool. You're good. And then 2. So he'll live with 1.
All right, and then 2 of them die, and 1 of them goes to 1 wound, which then means they get to fight again.
Yeehaw.
2. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. It's okay. I mean, they're already dead. I expect that of dead men, not to roll too well. And then 3s to wound. 2 more at AP 2.
1 more mortal wound back at you, and you'll kill my other guy.
And then 1 more dice.
So the
it
fight
goes again.
continues.
I think that's probably the best part about fighting is when these 2 bombs clash into each other. They get some fun rule interactions. Ooh,
3 ones.
3 ones and a
Ouch.
6.
No, nothing.
Well, that solves it, because if I had rolled a 6, it potentially could have, sent back. So that'll be the end of that fight.
I will interrupt
Ooh.
with 2, going down to 2 CP, and have Helbricht fight. So, Helbricht is one of my favorite characters in 40k, and he's also just a lot of fun to play on the field. So he has 5 base attacks, 6 because he was charged. Because he was charged, oh no, he did not make a charge, so he does not get to get his extra D3. That's okay though.
Question,
So-
how much damage is it?
2 damage.
I'm going to use redoubled defense, and because there's less than 6 of them, it only costs me 1 CP. So the damage of the damage characteristic of the sword is reduced by 1.
Okay, fair enough.
1 damage.
All right, so needing 2s to hit you. There's of course some 1s, and then 4 dice. Actually, I should probably let you guys see me roll the dice, huh? And then I will be strength 7, and rolling that. I'm gonna call that 6 cocked. Meaning I need 3s, so that'll be 3 wounds at AP -3.
All right, so 3 5-ups. Making 2 of them, taking 1, which will
there's
just
1
be
damage?
1 damage.
It's an expensive 1 damage. All right,
All right, so
back to the regular sequence of charge units.
So I'm going to go with because you can no longer interrupt, I'm just going to follow suit and do hammers. Hammers getting 3 attacks apiece, and I'll be using a CP for Fury. They're proven to add 1 to their hit roll to counteract the -1 from swinging hammers. So they'll be hitting on 3s again. Now, because they're close enough to my champion with the Augurum Scrolls, any 6s that are exploding, the thing that I forgot about my paladins, I'm re-rolling wound rolls of 1, just in general.
That is true.
Sadly, not hit rolls.
Man, like almost ones right now.
1s and 2s, yeah.
Oof.
Alrighty, and then strength 8, so 2s. These are all into Helbrecht, I should say.
Okay, right on.
They can't go anywhere else.
Rerolling that though.
So AP3, so 5 at AP3.
We're gonna be going off of Helbrecht's 4-up invuln save. That is not
9
good.
damage.
Because it's flat, right?
Yep, flat 3.
Oof, Helbrecht is gone. That is a lot of points. Just slaughtered off the board. At least you did get to fight, I suppose.
And we're gonna just like really quickly scooch a little closer.
Oof.
And then my champion.
That was painful.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever killed him in melee. Every time I get slapped in response. So.
Well, today's your day. You got him.
So Brotherhood champion, 5 attacks because of shock assault, and perfect warrior. I can choose to either be shield or strike. I'm going to do strike to add 1 to the wound roll. So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1. Nope, because that's Crow. Crow's rule to do that. So then the sword is strength 4 versus 4, so 4s, and then with sword strike it's 3s. Rerolling 1s. So 3 of them at AP 3.
Alright, so we'll be taking these off of our 4-up. So, we save 1, 2 go through. What's the damage?
The damage is, first one is 3 damage.
Which will kill the guy with 1 wound.
And then the second one is 3 damage as well.
Which will also kill the other dude. Ouch. Alright. Not looking good.
Griffith's doing work. And then I will go to my apothecary because I always have enjoyment. He is ironically a painkiller. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for at least smirking at it. So hitting on 3s because the hammer is -1 to hit. 2 failures. 1 6, sadly not within range of that. So then wounding on 2s.
2s.
Luckily
3
Fury.
ones. 3
Luckily
ones.
Tides
I
of
know,
Fury.
that's true.
Only
But,
saving grace there.
2 ones.
5 ones in total. So 1 at AP 3 into them.
Alright, 6-up save for those boys. They don't get it. What's
3
the
flat
damage?
damage.
That's a dead Marine. That's a dead Marine. Alright.
And then I'll do the Justicar for the squad because he has a sword.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Oh, 2 1s. I am just rolling 1s. And then, ooh.
Oh my god.
Tides of Fury. Sadly doesn't go because of, strength 4, toughness 4. So then the halberd hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s because of the halberd. Re-rolling 1s. I have rolled so
gosh.
many 1s tonight.
My gosh.
So 2 of them at AP 2.
Okay, so these will be 5-up saves. I save 1. How much damage?
You will be taking 2 damage.
Killing another boy. Okay. Do I get to swing back now?
It's like, I think that's all combat's resolved, yeah.
Alrighty. We'll go ahead and start over with the guy right here. He has 3 attack space because he's a sergeant. Gets 4 because he was
And are you
charged.
talking the apothecary or the
He'll be attacking the apothecary.
Alrighty.
So, missing with 3. Also seems to be liking the 1s and doesn't wound. Alright, Power Axe fella over here, the veteran. He has 2 attacks, 3 because of the charge.
Assuming also into the champion.
Yeah, that will be going into the champion. Yes, sir.
And this is not the start of a different fight phase, so I don't get to change my sword stance.
Correct.
So.
Alright, so him would be needing 3s.
I'll hit.
I'll hit. And then is strength 6, so needs 3s again.
Nice.
Gets 3 wounds at AP negative 2.
Alright, so puts me at my invuln of a 4-up. Making 2 of them taking 1.
So 1 damage. The axe gets a little bit of purchase.
Does the axe only do 1 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
Used to be. Well, actually, no, it didn't actually used to be. Just one. Mastercraft packs is our. I'm looking at you, Wolfen. Okay, so next we're gonna go over here to my regular guys. My Assault Terminators.
How does it feel, Terminators, to be demoted to regular guys?
They're cool with it. They're cool with it. So 2 attacks each, but they did get the charge, so that will be 7 altogether from the sergeant and him. So swinging in, they're going to be needing 4s because the -1 is swinging with the hammers. Missing with 3. Hitting with 4. Will be strength 8 against toughness 4, so we will be needing 4s.
Hi, Captain. I didn't see you there.
So 2 wounds at AP -2.
So 4 of them.
Got one of them. 3 flat damage. Whoosh.
Chunked.
Get out of here. All right, then my chaplain.
What a very violent turn.
It isn't very violent. Lots of death, but we like that. We like death. All right, so that will be 4 attacks because of the charge. He will be needing 2s because he's a chaplain, hitting with all, and then will be +2 strength, so will be strength 6, so needing 3s. Ugh, 1's gross. So 2 at AP -1 on this guy.
All right, so 3 ups. Making both of them with boxcars.
They don't care. All right.
I think that's all the fights, then morale.
All the fights. Yep. So leadership 8 over there. We lost 3.
I think they can use their chaplains.
We can, but we passed with our our own volition, and we lost
4.
3
because there's one guy. Or no, you lost 1 well.
It's all the same turn.
All same the tamer.
Yep. So look into here. 1. We're good.
That.
We're good. And this guy here also losing a bunch with a 3. He's leadership 8. He's still good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sergeant already.
Barely, but yeah.
Any morale on your front? Probably your paladins may need to take it.
I lost 4 paladins. They have leadership 9 on the Justicar.
So on a 6, they could run.
Mm-hmm.
That's close.
It's okay. Guess why? Because I still have the old, and they shall know no fear.
True. Get your
So
roll.
I at least get a chance.
Awesome.
And then everywhere else, I think, is golden.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Yeah,
And you did get an assassinate.
I did get assassinate, and I also got my grind them down points.
Yes, because you
I
killed.
finally killed more models than I lost.
Yes. So yep. I don't know how many points.
I think it's
Assassinate's
3 per.
3.
Mm-hmm. I think grind them down's also 3.
Wonderful. All right. But top of 3 going into turn 3. I will be dropping down into the assault doctrine
Ooh.
because things are getting
Assault doctrine, huh?
interesting. Yeah.
Interesting with jazz hands, or?
Yes. Unfortunately, you killed my boy. Huh?
11%.
11%. Okay. And just so you guys know, we do need to get bigger batteries on these guys, so we may have to pause the stream for just a second to swap batteries on our camera. But I actually think we may be able to do it while plugged in, and it won't die. But I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see. Duncan will let us know when we're getting down to about 5%, and then we're going to do a swap. So go ahead, and my chaplain is going to, he's a master of sanctity, I would like to say. So he, actually he's not a master of sanctity, I'm sorry. What did I give him? I thought I gave him something special. I did not give him that much. What did I give him? I guess I give him anything. Never mind. Okay, so he's going to try to see if he gets the 5-up Feel No Pain to go off around him. On a 6, it does.
And that's your Black Templar one, correct?
Yes, Litany of Divine Protection. Which I do have to select a unit. I'm going to give it to the squad of dudes.
Now they're dudes. They've been demoted even more.
Even more. We're going to go right into movement. So what I'm going to do is have this guy go ahead and move up past these fellas right over to here. They're just going to hang out where they're at right now, I think. And then
Move your assassin.
my Black Templar here is going to fall back. Not very Black Templar. And I guess in the beginning of the command phase, I only control 2. So I will only get 10. Point that out. They're good where they're standing. They're good where they're standing. I'm going to disembark the other guys in the Land Raider.
Yes, I remember that.
We're going to climb out here. Definitely not pleased with what's been going down. Unhappy chaps. And the Stern Guard veterans with their meltas will get out as well.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Mm-hmm. That's the plan. How'd you guess? And gonna make it so I'm an inch away. My one veteran here will also fall back 6 inches. Strategic falling back. He's not really running away. He's dropping back. His chain broke on his weapon. He doesn't want to lose it. Yes, indeed. And then the Land Raider itself is cool chilling. Actually, it's not cool chilling. It's, thinking about it, that could be pretty devastating. So it's going to back up 3 inches, which is most of my bracket. So I'm just going to drop back to here, I think, to get away from getting charged, which isn't really much of a charge. So, starting off, oh, actually, my Apothecary is going to bring back
Chump.
Yet again, a regular body shield, meat shield boy.
And that's because he healed a wound off of that last cannon at the beginning of the turn, right?
Last cannon, I don't believe, took a wound.
I think it did.
Could you kill both my guys straight out?
Okay, I thought I did 1 damage over.
In the very big first turn, I forgot they had 2 wounds and was going to put it damage.
No, not that one. But it's obviously we can always look at the VOD.
Yeah, we'll look at the VOD.
It won't really matter too much. And
because actually I would heal it, wouldn't I?
You would heal it, and that depends on your Chief Apothecary, because there's that one special one that's combat restoratives, then combat revival. So I think it would end the same, but just of note.
Okay, going into shooting then. We'll go ahead and dump 4 Melta shots and a crack, and I'll do 4 Melta shots and the grab gun all into the remaining Terminators right there.
All right.
This could be rather exciting. So, 4 shots, missing with 1, hitting with 3, needing anything but 1s. So 3 wounds at AP -4 onto these guys.
3. They got Sanctuary off, if I'm not mistaken. So 4 up invul. Oh. Sadly, 2 go through, which one of them kills one of mine.
They'll do 3 damage basically right off the bat.
Kills one instantly and then kills the other one.
And then the grab gun. Where you at, Stern Guard? The grab gun, rapid fire 1, so 2. So, hitting on 3s, hits with both. Strength 5, seeing 3s again. 1 wound at AP -3 on this front.
-3, again, 4 up.
That's good. We will throw a crack grenade from this guy here into that, and the bolt pistols will go into them as well. He missed with this crack grenade. 4 bolt pistols, just regular. Hitting with 2. 1 wound at no AP on them there.
1, 2 up. We're good.
All right. We'll wait on the tank for now. We're going to put both las cannons into the remaining squad again. We're going to try for it again. All right, 2 las cannons. I'm going to do the Signum one first, so I won't forget this time. He'll be hitting on a 2 up.
And this is going into these guys, right?
So hits with that. I'll roll the wounds separate. That's a hit with a 4. So 2 wounds now. All I need is 2, so 2 wounds at AP -3.
All right, so 2 5 ups, making neither.
D6 damage, 5 on the first,
Jump.
2 on the second.
All right, I'll kill out these 2. Well, I also snag my 3rd one.
Brave lad. All right, and these guys are gonna pump their shots into the remaining 2 right here. So they're now within double tap range, I'm pretty sure, at 15 inches.
Oh, easily.
Oh yeah. So, gotta love them bolt rifles. 10 shots.
Ooh, that'd be nice. If they gave us the Custode Storm Bolters, the special ones.
Yeah, and the blades.
The Alarian or whatever.
So that will be 3 wounds at AP -1 again.
3 wounds at -1 puts me at 3 ups, making all but 1, sadly.
1 damage. Pew pew.
Bring one of them down to 1 wound, if I can find a dice number.
These 2 bolt guns will be firing into them, and these 2 las cannons will be firing into them.
Alrighty.
So, actually,
You are over him.
okay, the 2 las cannons will hit the dreadnought.
Alrighty.
So, the 2 bolt guns double tapping, needing 3s, needing 4s, 2 wounds again on these guys at no AP.
Alright, so 2 ups. Making both of them.
Nice. And the 2 las cannon shots, needing 3s, hitting with both.
Uh-oh.
Needing 3s again. Wounding with both at AP -3 on the Dreadnought.
6-up saves. Ah.
Damage, we're looking at 6, 9.
Alrighty, I get my feel no pains, but hopefully they'll do something. So no feel no pains, which I think are 6-ups for Avenged. Making 3 of them, which brings me down to 6 damage taken. Which I think it's just barely enough for me to keep walking. I have 2 wounds remaining. Barely enough to keep walking.
Very nice.
2 wounds remaining on Dreadnought. No, please. Please.
I know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not feeling very merciful.
Well, I don't know why. I mean,
Maximus the Merciful. We'll be putting our Melta into. Actually, we're putting our Hurricane Bolters and our Melta into the nearest 2. And then, actually, no. We're going to put our Hurricane Bolters into the nearest 2. Melta into these fellas behind the wall. And then the twin assault cannon at 30-inch range.
alrighty.
So, we'll do the twin assault cannon first. Because I really want to see if I get this guy. So, oh my gosh. I'm throwing dice. Alrighty, so, I am bracketed. So let's take a peek at what that.
You're on
damage
bottom.
looks like.
I think it's 5s.
I don't think I'm at bottom yet. I'm close though.
It's like,
yeah, I'm not.
yeah, I was like,
goodness.
you're
So
at
it's
6.
4s.
You're 1 above, right?
4s, yeah. So still kind of rough,
Not bad though.
but not terrible. No. And then strength 6 against T. What are you on?
On a Dreadnought,
7.
it is T7.
5s. Oh my gosh, got a little excited there. Sorry. That's pretty good. So 5 wounds at AP -1.
5 at -1 puts me at 4s. Oh boy. Ooh, 3 failures.
Do we
This
get
is
him?
twice he might come back from the dead. 6 of feel no pains? No.
Ah, we got him.
And then does he explode?
I think it's a D3 that. Oh, he did a blow up. No.
It does not blow up.
All right, Hurricane Bolters. We'll be putting all 24 shots into
I was hoping I'd be able to at least remove the Land Raider before he went down.
the lads. So, but you played pretty strategically on that front, so it's hard. You got a little
surprised.
stymied.
There's actually no tactic. It's just running from the assassin.
That's fair. So those all hit. We'll be needing 4s to wound. That puts us at 7 wounds on the guys right here.
Terminators?
Mm-hmm.
No AP?
Terminators,
Or-
no AP.
No AP, so 2-ups. Ooh, 1 goes through. 1 damage.
We got 1. All right, and the multi-melts into the fellas in the back. 2 shots. Hitting with both, needing 2s, wounding with both. At AP -4, you would say you get a cover save off this.
I mean, my invuln would proc regardless.
Yeah.
So 5-ups. Sadly, not making either.
4 damage on the first, 2 damage on the second.
Sadly, killing both still. Well, I'm taking casualties this turn. I'm at 7 models lost.
Spicy. That is all of my shooting for this turn.
Thank goodness.
That was a lot. It's all my shooting for this turn. We will go ahead and move into the charging step. So my company veterans are going to dual charge all of this blob right here with 9 inches.
That's good.
Which,
because you need
if
to
we
get
measure,
within
I'm
both
quite over.
of them with the model.
So we're gonna jump in here, feeling pretty nasty. Not happy with the way things have been going. They're gonna hang out where they are, very closely racking their melta-guns. And I don't have any other charge. Well, actually, I do.
That implies the casing for Melta is discharged.
This guy
terrifying.
is gonna charge into them.
Alrighty.
He's not a Black Templar. 7
I'm not
inches.
exactly sure how far away he is.
7 inches is my roll.
Easily. Perfect.
He's gonna climb right up in this dude's power armor.
Yeah. It's room
Want
for
some
one.
Grey Knight soup.
It's room for one.
All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and start the combat. Charges first. I'm gonna start with. How many CP you have, Duncan?
I have like 9 still.
9.
Because of Dominion being going off almost every turn.
I'm gonna do these guys right here.
Alrighty.
So we'll start with. I will have a menagerie of weapons, so I apologize to everyone. This could be rather annoying to watch.
No speed rolling here.
So we'll start with the lightning claws. So 2 attacks, 3 on the charge, 4 because of additional. They're going to go, so I guess I'll better declare this. So lightning claws and chain, we'll do lightning claws, chain sword, power maul into these guys.
Alrighty.
And then thunder hammer, chain sword into the, keep calling him the Judicar, but the other guy.
It's okay, you can call him that.
So lightning claws first, needing 3s. So hitting with 3 of them. And then needing strength user, so needing 4s. 1 wound, and it will be at AP negative 3 now because of the assault doctrine.
1 wound, -3. 4 up. Making it.
Good. Chain sword next, so this guy's got 2 attacks base, 3 because of the charge, 3 because of the chain sword.
3 because of charge, 3 because of chain sword.
So many attacks. And 6s go straight through without a wound roll now. I have to remember that.
Knights of Sigismund, yep.
Yep.
There's 1
So
Knights of
1
Sigismund.
to hit. No wounds on that front, so 1 wound at AP negative 2.
Alrighty, so 4 up. Pow.
He's good. The power maul next.
Ooh, this is what I'm not too happy about.
So he's got 3 attacks, needing 3s to hit you. No wounds just go through. Plus 3 strength, so he'll be 7, so needing 3s to wound. 1 wound at AP negative 2.
And this is into them still.
Yep.
So AP -2. 4 up.
1 damage.
Enough to...
We get 1 more. Woo! All right, Thunder Hammer from the Sergeant. He has 3 attacks base, 4 because of the charge. He'll be hitting on 4s. No automatic go through, sadly. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Needing 2s, 2 wounds at AP negative 3 now.
So 2 4-ups. Making 1, taking 1.
So 3 damage
Ooh.
from the hammer. Whap!
Sadly, that is enough to kill him. But he does have a special rule. As most of the Grey Knights do. Heroic Sacrifice. When he is slain in the fight phase, he can immediately pile in an attack before being removed as a casualty.
Oh my God.
So, I will be making my 5 attacks. Hitting on 3s? No, hitting on 2s. And I'll be in the stance of strike. So, hitting on 3s. Ooh. And then wounding on 3s. Rerolling the 1 because of Fury. Back into a 1.
I can do 1.
So 2 of them at AP 3.
2 of them at AP 3, and this is going into these fellas. Yep. So we'll be taking up our Storm Shields. I'm going to take it off of Chain Sword guys first.
All right.
So don't save either of them.
The damage is 2.
Okay, 1 will go.
And then 1.
Yeah, 1 will live with 1. Valiant, though.
Take 1 down as he goes.
Okay, perfect. Do you wish to interrupt me, sir?
Huh?
Do you wish to interrupt me?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll go down to 7 CP to swing the Paladins. So I gotta decide how I want to split this. Alright, I'm gonna do some piling in. And this is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna go 2 attacks into them, 2 attacks here, and then the Paragon and the normal one also into the Assassin.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm splitting my attacks 3 ways.
Alright, sounds good.
But I did get charged this turn, so if I actually get mucho more turns, or mucho more attacks. Alrighty. So first the one into the Calidus, or not Calidus, is it Calidus?
Yeah, it is the Calidus.
Alright, so 6s are my weapon skill now because of its special rule, right?
Correct.
So needing 6s. Yikes. So 2 of them. I'm not within range of any rule that allow me to re-roll, sadly. So 2 hits. Oops. And then the strength is 5 to toughness 3, I assume, because it's an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
So 3s. So 2 wounds at AP 2 into your assassin.
2 wounds at AP 2. Mm-hmm. So 4 up invuln saves. Saving 1. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
So he will drop down to 3 3 wounds.
Oh my goodness, they're so tanky.
They are pretty tanky. For 100 points, they better be. So, let's see. Are we in the top of 3? We are, aren't we?
Yes, this is your fight phase.
Cool. And then you would have scored... Sorry, we're a little behind
15.
on our 15
1,
at
2,
the
3.
top of your last turn.
Yes, because I had charged that at...
Perfect.
Or I had it with 2 models.
Mm-hmm.
So then my 2 normal ones into your chaplain.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 6s don't do anything special. Wounding on 3s. 2 of them at AP2 into your chaplain.
At AP2, 4 up invulns. Yeah, 4 up no matter what. Saves 1, 1 goes through.
1 damage.
He has feel no pain. 4 up is not enough though. I can't remember exactly what it was, but 4 up's not enough, so he does get 1 more wound though, so he is at normal 5, so he will go down to 4.
Alrighty. And then my last one's going into the Turbinators. So hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling the 1s because of Fury.
Ooh.
So you are looking at 6 at AP2 into those Terminators.
6 at AP2. All right. So that would be 3 ups. 3 fails.
So the damage is, first one is 3 damage.
Okay, I'm dead.
Second one is 2 damage, and then the final one would kill at the last one.
Yep. Your honors.
Did do 2.
All right.
And sadly, they didn't fully kill the unit out of combat, so they don't get to consolidate any closer. I'll have to do that on my next pile-in. And then that'll be my interrupt, so then back to you.
Calidus. Sorry, Calexis. I'm so sorry. It is a Calexis.
I was like, I don't think it was Calidus.
I'm a turkey. Okay, so that will be 4 attacks. And it is interesting. I think I'm
I am a psyker.
I think I'm sitting with my fan, with my hands. Yeah, it seems that would be. That's fine. It's more his abilities. So he's hitting on 2s. And he has strength 4, so 2s again. So 3 wounds, and you have to take it off your invuln.
Yeah, that's the downside, is I don't get my 2-up save. I get my 5 up. So 5 ups. Ooh, none of them.
3 damage.
Each?
No, just 1.
Okay, I was
Just 1.
like, oh my goodness.
3 damage
So I'm going
total.
to kill 1 and then bring another one down to 1 wound.
Perfect.
I have a pretty hefty kill pile over here on your turn.
Your next eligible one can fight now as a defender. So
Yes.
should be
just
this
be
guy.
a hammer guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so getting 4 attacks. Because Judicar, or Justicar, hitting on 4s. See, I'm gonna take my gambit. So I'm gonna do Fury the Proven to add 1 to my hit roll. So hitting on 3s. Probably shouldn't have. Ooh. 3 fails. 1, 2s are what I need. 2s are what I get. 1 at AP3.
After the last chainsword fella, he takes it off his invuln save.
Dang.
They're meaty. Then lastly, my chaplain, swinging in with, he has 3 attacks. I feel like he really should have more, but oh well. 3 attacks. Oh, I forgot I had Philippines. Oh well. So hits with those. And then he will need 3 wounds since he'll be strength 6. So 2 wounds at AP -2 now.
So 2 4-ups. Question. I failed both of them, but does the Calixis make it so that I always have to take my invuln when I'm in fight with them, or just
Only
against their
from my
attacks?
weapons.
All right. 2 fails. So how much damage?
2 damage each.
All right. So it kills 1 and then kills another. They're down to the smallest squad they're allowed to have.
Yep. All right, perfect. That's the end of my fighting. So morale time.
Got 3. I've lost.
You lost 3 on this front.
I lost 3 leadership 8. So I think I'm good.
On a 6. On
No,
a
'cause then it
6,
would
you'll
be
run.
even. It would be even then. So it would be neutral.
Leadership 8. Drops down to 5.
6,
You lost
7,
3.
8. But that's a Judicar, so 9.
Oh, he has 9? Are you
I think we did this last time. It was
And I
8s.
believe, yeah, okay.
I shall know no fear.
Oh,
still no fear.
2 6s. Sorry, boyos.
And then over there, They lost 3.
It's the same deal.
Leadership 9 though, because they're paladins.
Oh, they're paladins. Oh, yep. So never mind. Yep. So they're good. Okay. Perfect.
And then
so
lost 4 here, but Grandmaster 4.
Yep.
So fails, and then they shall know no fear, and they're good now. So he gets to stay.
Nice. Okay. Looking back at, just need to make sure. The end of my turn here. Let's see. I'll get another assassinate point, I believe.
Yes, because you killed a champion.
Mm-hmm. And then for which one did I took that? I took Abhor the Witch. That is every time I kill
any unit you kill, and it's different now because that's prefec. It's 2 for any unit, 3 for a character.
Okay. That's at the end of battle.
Yeah, you tally it up at the end.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so so I will get another assassinate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I get another engage at all fronts as well, I believe.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I'm over there. Perfect. All right. Cool. And the bottom of 3 will go to Duncan.
Mm-hmm. Command phase 1, 2, 3. I owe 3 points, so 15 for my primary.
Conius. I'll sneak that camera from you, sir.
So I gotta kill 12 models at least this turn. No, I gotta kill 13. I have to kill 13, otherwise I will not be, I will have trouble grinding down. But
Pedal to the metal here. We're in the real grind of the game. He's still got quite a few Grey Knights on the field, though. Kind of doing a recap here. My back line still holds pretty strong. Still have a lot of heavy firepower as well as some mean slashing units. But he also still has a pretty good consortium of heroes, which will make things a little difficult for me. We'll see how it goes, though.
and then I'm going to advance with the captain. The captain. Very good, but good enough to be within 3 inches. So 2 damage, and then double a compound sound, huh? And then my normal guy is just gonna walk it. Alrighty.
Okay. Walking it, going for it.
I lost a lot. I'm trying to think about how to recover the most effective way.
You're true. You're right. The Alpha Legion definitely did plan this showdown. We weren't really sure why we were fighting other than that he was a psyker. But maybe we're not Black Templars. We are Black Templars. But that's a good point. That is a good point.
It's for your psychers. We have there's a predominant potential prognosticar in your ranks. The downside being you guys want him dead.
Oh.
So we have taken him, and now we are...
It was that one chainsword guy you, like, slaughtered.
Yeah, just smashed his head in. Yeah. No. Shoot. End of movement phase, my apothecary is going to heal this wound. So he is full. And then the psychic phase... my paladins over here are going to smite your Calixis unless I'm not allowed to, because it's a blank.
You'll just take your -2.
Okay, because Sisters of Silence, I'm not allowed to target them at all.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. They can't be a target of any spell.
That's a lot better than what it used to be. Let's see. Yeah, no, I can still be targeted. Yep.
You'd think they get the Sister of Silent rule. They cannot be targeted. They can be affected by
I get to deny the witch. Okay, I have to remember that. Okay, cool.
So they're going to smite your chaplain then. Or no,
okay.
They're going to smite your Calixis if they're allowed to.
Yeah, yep.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes back down to 6. Still goes off, so 1 mortal wound.
I deny it.
All right. You can just a normal deny.
Yep. It makes sense. If I'm a psychic abomination, I should get at least 1 deny.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be like a 4-up. Just deny any spell.
Wow, that would be nice. But with the -2, it makes it a lot more likely for me to to get it.
I'm going to be smiting them. Excuse me, so 6s are what I need. Gets it with a modified 12.
All right.
So
1 damage.
Yep.
Righteous Zeal. Oh, nope. Zap. He's gone. Zippity zappity.
Then that smite is going to go into that final guy.
To that final guy. All right.
Getting 7s now. Gets it.
Gets a 7. All right. Righteous Zeal. Nope, I don't get it.
Well, this is the banner smite.
Oh, how much damage?
5.
Well, maybe I'll make 4 Righteous Seals right here. No, I didn't say it. See, I didn't say it. That's what happened. So, wham.
Out.
He's gone. Yeah, I said it. There was no... The Emperor did not smile on me for that.
So I'm 5 points away from my primary max.
Oh yeah, we used to play Nerdcore back in the day. This table is actually from Nerdcore.
Like Vegas or something like that.
Yeah, he went down to Vegas, but we opened up our own gaming store here in Ellensburg since Nerdcore isn't around anymore. Mostly 40K tabletop based, so we have a little streaming room up in the top. That's kind of what we're doing here right now. And you are right, I do remember the Grey Knights stomping me on multiple occasions. At Nerdcore. At Nerdcore. Yeah, I might have been Kellen's, but I do think it was mine, possibly.
So he's also going to smite, needing an 8 now.
Needing an 8.
But
All right.
targeting them.
All right, perfect.
6, 7, doesn't get the +1, so sadly doesn't go off.
Oof. All right.
His Alpha Psycho just makes him cast 2. So sadly, no spell going off. Hammerhand's gone. There's a dumb thing I can do over there.
Vortex of Doom. You got it? Oh.
No, the Griffith was the only one with it.
Oh. And we handled him. Black Templar approved. Yes.
Alrighty, so end of psychic phase. So shooting. Where are you? Am I over your base or no?
No.
Okay. So, sadly, even though, super soldier able to run infinitely cannot throw a grenade further than 6 inches.
It's true.
So,
Need a grenade launcher.
Oh, that must be nice. That must be nice to have. I just have storm bolters and silencers, which are just storm bolters with more shots, and side cannons, which are just plasma guns with no benefit. Sad. They're heavy bolters with no AP. That's a better way of putting it now.
Decries. Yeah. Oh my god, there were cries.
So he's gonna shoot into them. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of range.
Thank God. Oof. There you go. All right.
I should just be spending a CP every turn for our finest hour to make this a 12-inch aura.
Honestly.
And then, so then wounding on 4s. 1 at no AP.
2 up. We get a 3. We Gucci.
Alright, they can't shoot into melee.
Do you know Black Templars are the original patenters of Gucci Gang? We ride up in our Crusader. Oh yeah.
Storm bolters from this 2-man squad into that point.
Yeah.
Give it.
I'm gonna spend 2 CP for simultaneous.
Give it. Strike me down.
So hitting on 3s.
Use your hatred.
Strength 5, so 3s again.
These again.
So
5.
5 at AP 1 this time, so counteracting the cover.
All right. Ooh! Oh, look at that roll.
Rough.
The Black Templars hold strong. Again, the barricade saves our lives.
I always want to, recreate like this.
I know.
You say barricades.
Do you hear the...
Side cannon.
No, it would be the people, would we?
Yeah. So hitting on 3s for the side cannon. Sad. And then 3s to wound because strength 7. 1 at AP 1 into your storm shields.
Oh, all right. We get on a 5.
I'm cursed. So then I'll roll storm bolters from the ancient because the apothecary or the captain advanced to take point. So
Okay.
1, no AP.
1 at no AP.
So 1, 2 up.
2 up save. Oh, the 1 is rolled.
We did it.
Do I CP roll it? No. Okay.
Give me something.
Takes the wounds.
Yeah, that's it for that. So charges. I mean, or base to base with that terrain piece, so I just had to get base to base to it to hit you.
Correct.
So 6 inches is what I need to hit you.
I will Overwatch.
You're gonna Overwatch my apothecary.
And I will do the digging in thing for the
Okay,
terrain
yep.
feature since I'm against a barricade. So,
So
I'll be
Overwatch
hitting it.
is 5s.
Yep, 5s. Though I know it does. I only get to swing once if I do that in close combat. Is that how it goes?
No, there's no downside other than. Well, I mean, you have to spend a CP to Overwatch, obviously.
Yeah. So okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, and I'm against terrain, so yeah, I'm doing that. So all right. So needing 5s. 1, 2, and 1 wound at AP -1 on the apothecary.
So 1, 3 up. We're good.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry, CP. Again, I waste you for this.
And then 7 for them. Pow. 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. I am the king, evidently, of just barely making it. Because I've only rolled like the bare minimums on most of my rolls. Let's see how well I can push that theory, needing a 10. Yeah, I pushed
3
it too
inches.
far.
Yeah,
I
pushed it too
it
far.
But
You broke
I
it,
do
boy.
have first of the fray. Because of that.
7.
7. At least I'm not going down in my rolls.
That's true.
Looking at you.
Me?
Yeah, you always rolled. You were always
I
going
do roll down.
in your
Yeah, I
dex
do.
rolls.
I do. That's true.
So that'll be my charges. So starting with the hammer. 5 attacks. Pretty sure.
5 attacks.
5 attacks. Yep.
5 attacks.
And he is a
5
Terminator,
attacks.
so I'm going to use 1 more CP for Fury of the Proven to add 1 to his hit roll, so he's hitting on 2s again.
Okay.
I'll hit. So wounding on 2s now.
This is true.
Oh my god, I wish 6s did something. So 5 at AP 3 with no cover save. Because terrain.
3 6s.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty impressive.
And then
So
the
1
two are
will
just horrible
outright
again.
kill the wounded, and then 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
So another 2 go. Which, I believe, saves me from
It
getting...
depends on the rules as written for
Getting
declared
whacked.
attacks. Because all attacks are declared for a unit. I do get a pile in, I think. So I'm going to hop the wall and jump in. But
That's smart.
so those guys, 4 and then 4. Rolling them separately because different profiles. So first the sword, hitting on 3s.
It's a cocked.
Then 4s.
Oof.
Rerolling 1 of those.
Oof.
And then the halberd, 3s. And then 3s.
Rerolling the 1.
Got it. So 3 of them, or 3 at AP 2 now.
Saving 2. 1 goes through.
Is this how it felt when I was in Tides of Shadow? 3 damage.
All right. 1 will go. All right. Perfect.
That's my charge turns. So then Defender fights first for that. So
My chaplain will swing.
not your Calixis. Since you have to force an invuln.
I guess the Calixis will go. Sure. Sure. So, 4 attacks. Needing 2s. Misses with 1. Hits with 3. And he needs 4. So 2 wounds at invuln.
2 5-ups.
Oh. Alrighty. Get to swing back.
I'm gonna attack with all 3 because these turn in the range, then base to base. So, and they're all gonna go into your chaplain.
Okay.
So didn't get charged this turn, so just R4 and then 5 for the captain.
Alright.
I should actually roll the captain separate again because different profile. All the big dice will be the paragon. So 3s and 2s.
3s and 2s.
Sadly, no. Alrighty. And then all halberds, so 3s, rerolling 1s because of fury. So 6 at AP2 into your chaplain.
Okay. 4 ups. We save all but 3 damage. I do have a feel no pain.
5.
5 damage altogether. I have 4 wounds remaining. I would like to point out some of to my warlord traits really fast.
I think it's a 5-up feel no pain. If they haven't changed it since the previous one.
That's what I feel like. I actually have it right here. Let me see. Iron Resolve. On a 6? Nope. 6 up. I don't get it. That's
You
3.
got 2 more.
That's true. I can save myself here. No. 1. 1 6 up. So I'll die. I'm going to spend 2 CP to fight on death.
Oh, big man.
Big man. So 3 hits, needing 2s. Always that 1. And then needing 3s. So 2 wounds at AP -2.
So 2 4-ups. Making both of them.
Gosh. Choked out my CP. All right. Goodbye, Chaplain. Good friend. You fought well.
Still at 3 CP if I've been doing my math right. So I'll get my assassinate point, happily. Because killing a character.
That is true. Is that the end of your, that's the end of your turn?
That, I think, is the end of fight.
Yes.
And then morale.
Oh, actually, we'll pile in and hit
And
here.
fight really quick. Yeah.
Yep. So, 3 attacks, 2 attacks, 1 more because of the charge. These are going into your regular boys. So needing 3s. And then 4s, so 3 wounds at AP -1.
So 3 3-ups. Failing one of them.
All right. Dropping a boy to 1.
Okay.
Okay. Duncan does claim another assassinate.
I don't get grind them down. Definitely not. And then morale for those guys. I'm not sure.
For the
They
2
lost-
right there. They lost 3. So, yep, I could run on a 6. 4. No running today. All right.
Well, I think that's the end of that, yeah.
All right.
So,
Top of 4.
4, yeah.
How are we looking on battery life?
We are looking at 23%.
23. It's doing okay. We have another battery if the end comes to it. So, all right. We're going to go ahead and... Chaplain's dead. Apothecary's still alive.
Gonna bring back one? In your movement phase. You can do it later, but just of note. Because they changed it.
Huh?
They changed it. It used to be the old Narthesium was. You can only bring it back if it was that round.
True. These guys will
The
fall
previous
back.
battle round. Come on. What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
My tank will turn this way.
It's just been backing up and like unloading bullets. That's all it's done.
That's what it's meant to do.
Last I checked, a Crusader's meant to push forward. And I
Says
don't-
who?
Says Black Templars. Devout push. You literally have a stratagem called that.
Scale get within 3 inches. These guys are going to advance up the board towards your commander. Hello, sir. No,
Oh boy. How many meltas is that?
4 and a grav gun.
Yeah.
Shoot. Let's see. We are veterans.
That's a dumb joke. Get out of here.
Oh, so there are them.
Make your
They're
Calixtus
there,
fall
they're
back?
there, they're there. Huh?
Can make your Calixtus fall back?
He can shoot in combat with his special gun, so. But, I will see. I'm not sure yet. Not really sure. Yeah, I'll have him fall back. So he's going to run back to his hiding spot.
9-inch movement, my goodness. 9-inch or 7-inch movement, my goodness. Usain Bolt.
6 inches.
It's not too big
Actually,
a
you know
deal.
what? No, I will advance.
I know you can only move your movement back.
That's true.
You can't advance. It's AOS that you can only
Oh,
move.
that's true.
Because
That's
you
true.
make a normal move
yeah.
back in AOS.
That's true. All right, fair
But
enough.
in 40k, you move up to your movement backwards.
All right. Well, let's start off with I'm gonna bring a guy back with my apothecary, and then I'm gonna start the shooting gallery. I'm gonna throw a crack grenade from this guy. Hits on a 4, strength 6, wounds on a 6. So he won at AP -1.
1, 3 up.
2 damage.
No.
All right. 4 Meltas, and a grab gun into them. Needing 3s. I did get a CP back, I would like to say also at the beginning of the turn. And then needing 2s. So 3 wounds at AP -4.
3 4-ups. Oh, taking one of them.
No, within half range. 3 damage.
That's painful. What are you gonna do? CP roll that?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
3. Go figure. Greed never pays. And the grab gun. 2 shots, hitting with both. Strength 5. No wounds. All right, fair enough. The 2 las cannons and the bolters will all fire into there. I will signum this one, so this will be one they'll be hitting on a 2, hits on a 6, and then the other one needs a 3, hits with a 4, so 2. Anything but 1s, that's ouchie. So 1, add AP -3.
1 5 up. Making
Hits it. And the bolt guns, 2 shots. Boxcars, 2 wounds. No AP.
2 ups. Oh, taking
Wounding 1. All right. And then we will go ahead and put all of the shots from here into, I'm going to put the Melta into the Apothecary. Because I think I can now.
Yes.
Yep.
The
And
only
then
other thing closest is the other character.
the
so it doesn't
Melta.
matter.
And then I'll drop the Hurricane Bolters into the regular guys. And the Assault Cannon also into the Apothecary. Just
Okay.
'cause I'm not feeling completely confident that the Melta can do it. So, Hurricane Bolters first. Needing 4s because I'm bracketed. Let's see. It's a pretty good roll.
You're doing very good with the Raider.
Yeah, it has. It's done. It's gotten its points back. That's for sure. And then needing 4s again. So that will be 7 into the regular guys and no AP.
7 at no AP, so 7 2 ups. We're good. We're golden.
All right. The Assault Cannon. We'll do the Melta just so I can feel sad about the Assault Cannon. So, 2 shots. Misses with 1.
Both, because I can get on 4s.
Yeah, that is true. I do. I miss with both, so it's a good thing I use the Assault Cannon. Let's see. Though I don't think it'll be enough to kill him, unfortunately. Assault Cannons are great, but they're not that great. So, 12 shots. Needing 4s. Again, pretty good roll. That will be 4 wounds at AP -1 on the Apothecary. Actually, 5 wounds, because I did have a 3.
5 3 ups. 2 fails.
Pew pew! We will shoot all 3 bolt guns and both las cannons into the remaining 2
Alrighty.
paladins. So, or terminators. So both las cannons, both hit, both wound, AP -3 on both of those. Woo!
We're good.
Ignored. 6 bolt gun shots, needing 3s.
This is what we die to.
I would
It seems to be the
4s, so 4 wounds. AP, no AP.
oh, we're
Nope, you're good. All right.
just a very heavy rain.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, that will be all the shooting. So going into the charging, and at the beginning of my turn, I did only have, unfortunately, or did we? No,
2 points to 2 points contested for
Yeah,
troops,
contested,
and
yeah.
then I don't know. The characters wouldn't matter because the characters don't have it, so that'd be a contested point. No one has it.
Yep.
I
So,
will if I survive
I would have
until my
5.
turn.
That's painful. Okay.
It's okay. We're even on primaries now.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you get 10. No, because he did that on his movement. No.
I did, yep. I will at the beginning of my next turn, hopefully. So charging, these 3 are going to charge into him. It's
So
a
he
long
just
charge.
like miraculously
9-inch.
like kills everyone.
7.
He's done it before, but only in Crusade.
Black Templar. Come on. 9.
9. There
it
we
is.
go.
So they're
Making
jumping.
use of BT.
We made it. We made it. And then the Melta boys are going to hang out where they're at. So I only have one charge this turn. So it'll be these guys. I'm going to pile them in.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start out with the lightning claws. So 2 attacks, 3 because lightning claws, 4 because of his charge. Swing again, 6 is auto wound.
Mm-hmm.
The rest hit, and he will be strength user, so he needs 4s. So that will be 4 at AP -3 because of the assault dodge.
4 ups. Ooh, taking 2 of them.
All right, slash.
How much damage is it? 1?
Just 1.
Oh boy.
And then the
Down
maul,
final.
3 attacks. 1 goes through
auto
immediately. So it'll be 2 wounds at AP -2 on this guy.
2 4 ups. Oh, making neither of them.
Whap.
I'm not going to be using my CP for anything else, so I'm going to just file on death.
All right.
All my attacks out really quick. Hitting on 3s because of the hammer. 1 fail. Kind of wish he had the Yardrum scrolls too. But
Yeah.
ew. Wounding on 3 so far because I demon hammer. And then so 5 wounds at AP 3.
So I will start with the guy with the maul. Saves 1, saves 2, saves 3, saves 4,
goodness.
saves 5.
Oh my goodness.
They do not care. Ba-boom, getting me another assassinate.
Joke, because the rest of my characters are over here.
Over here, that's true. That is true. And at the end of it, that will be the end of my turn. So I will also get an engage in all fronts as well. Alrighty.
I'm not taking that final point on my turn. I kind of have to like deal with what I've got, kind of thing.
That's true. All right, perfect. That was the end of my turn. Let's move over to you, Duncan, for the bottom of turn 4.
Alrighty. So, for movement, move this way towards the building.
Making big plans, big moves.
And are we saying we can see through that window?
Yeah, I'll get cover though. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Can always shoot into second floors.
Mm-hmm. Okay. End of movement. My apothecary is going to heal himself. Back up to full. And then at the end of the movement,
Very
he's
nice.
also going to use the action to raise the grounds.
Okay.
Secondary, so I'm going to try and destroy that. And a movement goes off. Psychic. I'm going to try to smite the Calidus, right? We would
Calexis.
I'm going to try to smite them. Actually, I'm going to start over here with this smite first. 5 up into the guys in the window.
Yep.
Goes off the 5.
True.
So D6 mortal wounds.
Mm-hmm.
4 mortal wounds. Righteous zeal.
Righteous zeal. Man, that has not been going off this game. So I will lose 2.
Alrighty. And then I'll smite over here in the Calexis. Need the 6. Goes off. So 1 mortal wound.
Try to deny it. Does not. I take the mortal wound.
Mm-hmm.
I squeal.
Still not within range to dominate. His spell has been awful. I should have just done knowledge through power for him and given him. No, it wouldn't have worked on him.
Yeah.
He already has it in mold.
Yeah.
There's really much he could have done. He's been kind of just a point taker.
Point taker, heartbreaker. It's hard to see breaking though.
And those guys over there will be casting. Calmed myself over there. They're going to be casting Hammer Hand. 9.
Good enough.
They get a +1 to their wound rolls.
Very nice.
Shooting, they are going to all shoot into those remaining 2 that fell back.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. Now,
We love the 3s. We love the 3s.
Wounding on 4s, because the hammer hand only works in melee. So 3 at no AP.
3 at no AP on these guys. We save 2 of them. 1 goes through. Knocking my guy down to 1 damage.
And then storm bolters from these 2 characters into the window. Captain hits. 1 wound, no AP.
Okay. Saved.
Ooh. And then 1 hit, 1 wound, no AP as well.
Also saved on a 2-up.
Because of the window. Yep.
Because of the window.
From the window to the wall.
Making all
Out
the
of
Grey
range.
Knights crawl.
I'm gonna blast into them. So 4 shots with the side cannon. 3s all hit. 7s, so 3s again.
Alright.
So 3 at AP 1.
Okay, so 3-ups now. Oh no.
Each one that goes through is 2 damage flat.
2 damage flat. Alright, kill 1. Kill another. Finally get a last cannon.
I get it, Ma. And then all of these guys are gonna unload into the assassin.
Okay.
2, 3 hitting on 6s because of their trait. 2, 3, 4 hits, which is pretty good. And then wounding on toughness 3.
On the Collectus toughness. Oh, actually, I don't know. Let me
Because
see.
the assassin is 4, the sniper, the Vindicare.
I'm thinking. I think they're all 4s, but because they are kind of like special transhuman guys themselves. Let me see.
Because they get the reactions, which gives them the invul.
They are toughness 4. Yep.
All right, so 4s. So 2 of them, no AP.
2 of them, no AP, so I use my lightning quick reflexes. I save 1, but not the second.
1 damage.
1 damage. She's down to 1. Down to 1.
So shots. I think that's everything, yeah. So charges. Those 2 are going to charge into the 2 that tried to back up.
Okay.
So they should only be roughly 6 inches away because they fell back. Which I get.
Yep.
Because they should have only been able to move 6 backwards
True.
from engagement.
Yep.
Yep. If you can move them for me, that would be amazing.
I can. All right. They're in there. Okay.
And then going to be making an 11-inch charge to try to get within base of the building, because then 5 inches up, 2 inches around.
Correct. The new rules. Make it totally.
And then I'll try the other one. Getting it, I think.
10.
He, I think, might be a little bit closer. Yep.
Yep, that's true. Yep, 10 will do it. Did you get the 1 attack, or is it?
He has a falchion.
Oh, okay.
And it's still engagement range, so I still have attacks.
Okay.
They did that to stop people
From hiding in the top
hiding in the
buildings.
top buildings.
I
Yep.
like that. Alrighty.
And then charging through this wall, needing 5 inches.
5 inches.
6. Because I got a 3 back here.
Yep. There they go.
A lot of Terminator-sized holes in a lot of these walls now.
That's true. We've run through the walls quite a few times. Bam, bam, bam. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, no, there's a door here. So
That's
run
true.
through that.
There's a door. Quietly
Alrighty.
closing it. Then continue the charge.
So I'm going to start here.
Okay.
4, 4, 5. Gosh dang it, I always forget. Big dice. So big dice are hitting on 2s, everything else is 3s.
Oof. Very nice. Very good roll.
Be great if I was a Knight of Sigismund.
Yeah, that's true.
And then strength 5, so 3s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of fury.
One's to be seen.
So 3, 10. 10 at AP2.
And that's going into these guys here?
Yes.
Okay, 10 AP2. So start off with the Power Maul guy. Saves it. 1. Doesn't save the next one. How much damage?
3 damage.
3 damage. He goes. I'll take this one off of the
Hammer. The
yeah, the
claws.
hammer. I'll take it off the hammer guy, I guess. So he saves with a 5, saves with a 6, saves with a 4. How many I got left?
You have 5 more to go.
Okay, saves with a 4, saves with a 4. That's what I'm talking about. 3. Oh, it's how much AP is it?
2.
2. Yeah, still it hurt me. How much damage? 1. So he lives with 1.
Reroll that.
All right.
Learn from my mistakes and roll a different dice. It
1.
did go up 1 die number.
So he lives with 1. So 2 left, right? Mm-hmm. Doesn't save it. That one kills him no matter what. And the last guy needs a 5 up. And he gets it.
Ah.
Good job, boys. Good job. All right. Perfect. That is true.
Any interrupts?
I have no CP.
All right. Just thought I would check. And then those paladin or terminators over there.
Okay.
3s. Ooh.
It's a lot of 1s and 2s.
It's just
Ouch.
if they're paladins, they're great. If they're anything else, 1 at AP 2.
1 AP 2. Takes it. I lose 1 more. All right.
And then Falchion Boy up there,
Mm-hmm.
which is the paladin ancient. 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Then wounding on 4s.
Correct.
1 at AP 2 because it's Falchion.
1 at AP 2. I take that. Damage?
2 damage.
2 damage. It's enough. He goes.
I did it. It's, I think, the end of the attacks. So you just got retorts.
Retort. Sweet. So my lightning claw guy got charged. 4 attacks. Oof. Needs 3s. Needs 4s. 1 wound. AP negative 3.
So 1, 5 up.
Got another one. All right. And I think that's everybody else that was in. Oh, I guess my sergeant gets to swing back here. He's gonna mooch up a little bit. 4 attacks.
1 Knights of Sigismund.
That 1 Knight Sigma. Thank you. And so 3 wounds at AP negative 1.
3 ups.
1 down.
And then 1 wound to go.
1 left.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Perfect. Awesome. End of your turn.
Yeah, that should be it.
Okay. So, did you get to grind them down?
How many monos did you lose?
1, 2, 3,
5 for the tower.
5. So 9.
Okay, I lost 2, 3, 4. 4. So I got grinded down.
You did.
Barely.
All right. Did you get? No, they're assassinates.
No, I haven't killed any more characters.
And you got a full 15 at the beginning of the round, right?
Yes, because I hold 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. All right.
No.
Awesome.
I mean, it's capped at 45. I can get a maximum of 5 on my last turn.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Alrighty. So going into my top of my turn 5, coming down to the wire, I do control 2 points. So I will gain 10. I don't control any of that. Nope, just 2, because I'm not a troop. All right. So, gonna go ahead and do some big moves. I think now's the time. So, these guys are gonna come out of there where they've been languishing for so long. Stepping away from that. Calidus is gonna come running around the building. My guy is gonna fall back here. 6 inches. These guys are gonna advance up as close as they can get. Basically. Again, racking Meltas. Just to scare Duncan.
A man who doesn't feel pain when racking a shot that punches through tanks is...
And then this gentleman is also going to fall back 6 inches. And we'll jump right into the shooting. So the 2 las cannons are going to fire down at this guy.
Okay.
Measured it out, but I'll do it again just so you guys can see.
It's like 72 inches, yeah?
48 inches. But,
Last cannons are 48 inches? What?
yep.
That's so weird.
I wish there was 72.
Should
All
be
right.
72.
So using the Signum, so hitting on a 2 on the first one. Oh, I do get a CP at the beginning of my turn, which I will immediately use for the reroll. So I hit with that. Second guy does not hit with the 2. First guy. Oh my gosh. The one got me. He misses. All right. Next, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't want to go... We'll start with the Meltas here. And the grab gun. They're going to go into those remaining Terminators. 4 Meltas, 2 misses, 2 wounds at AP -4 on the Termies.
2 5-ups, making 1, taking 1. That just kills 1 instantly.
Yeah. And lastly, the grab gun. 2 shots.
Ooh.
6s. 2 wounds, AP -3. 2 damage.
It's enough for him to save, but not enough for him to keep.
Perfect. And then these guys have 30-inch range on theirs, and I actually think he's also in range with his. So the Ancient's going to shoot his bolt rifle down range at that guy. So it's going to be 1 shot, hits with a 5, doesn't wound with a 2, and then 5 going at him also. Actually, what's the toughness of your Inquisitor, out of curiosity?
He's toughness 3, but he's -1 to hit and a 4-up invul. So he's not taking
worth
anything.
it. So we'll shoot that. We'll shoot the regular guy, like I said. So all hit. And that would be 2 wounds at AP -1.
2 3-ups. 1 fail.
Pew!
4 remaining HP.
Hurricane bolters will go into the remaining guy.
Okay.
I believe in them. And then the remaining guns will go into the apothecary. So, Hurricane bolters first will be 24 shots. We'll see if we finally finish them off. So, needing 4s to hit you. That was a very good roll on my part. That's 2. All right, so all those hit. And then 4s to wound you. Also, pretty great roll. So that will be 11 wounds at no AP.
11 at no AP, 11 2-ups.
Necesito uno.
We're good.
Wow.
We did it.
Amazing.
Nice, crispy saves. He lives with 1 wound.
He does. All right.
I bet you feel real stupid. No kidding.
I do. Okay, and then the Melta gun hits with 1 wounds at AP -4 on the apothecary.
5-up. I'm gonna spend my last CP. No.
3 damage. And then the assault cannon.
He just has to save. He just has to save.
So unfortunately, I rolled pretty rough on that one. Only 4 hits. Need 3s. So 4 wounds at AP -1.
4 3-ups.
Oh, we got him.
And I stopped raising that point too.
Yep. See you later, sir. All right. And that will be the end of my turn, which will get me another assassinate. Keep another engage at all fronts. I think I've got 1 every turn actually, so it should be. I think you max out it, but
You max out at 15 for a secondary.
did that. And then those are all set. Those are all set. Okay. Cool.
So I don't think there's a way for me to come back from this, but I'm gonna fight to the bitter end.
He's gonna do his best, so I'll snag that camera from you, Duncan.
This is the last battle round. Correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Benefit about last battle round for the new competitive rules is all like the primary you actually get at the end of your turn, but it doesn't matter because I've maxed it out. But it is something to note for those other players.
Let's see. Yes, Duncan is, though I'm going to max out my Abhor the Witch at the end. So Duncan's got another 15 points swinging at him. So it's going to be close no matter what. We're going to see what he can do points-wise here. It's going to be pretty close, like I said, no matter what. So I'm pretty excited. This is going to be down to the brass tacks as far as points goes. So, Duncan, you will gain 10, right? At the beginning of your turn?
Yes, but I cap out at 45, which I already have.
Yeah. Yep, perfect. I'll just put it down there.
He's going to advance my other captain. Oh my god, that dice went on
And I
a
took
ride.
3 bodies from you this last turn.
Yeah. The goal is for a lucky roll. And that's it. Dang. Just a hair out of where I wanted him to be. Yeah. Is that 6 wounds remaining?
Yep.
You know what, I'm gonna take my psychic phase.
Okay.
I am going to smite.
I think the only one he can hit is maybe that guy.
Yeah, my hope was to get close enough with him
Mm-hmm.
so that I could psi cannon him by shooting down lane,
yeah.
kill him, and then throw a long range smite and hopefully maximize it. And then if everything went right, potentially blow up.
Yeah.
But that was like best case scenario kind of situation for
Yeah.
me. But sadly, because I had moved 5 from here, I could get a little closer, but it wouldn't make a difference, sadly. So what I'll do is try to clean house, I guess. So I'm going to fire my smite. I need to do that really quick.
Okay.
Not ready for that. Not in line of sight for that. So first, that smite into that single guy
Okay.
goes off. So 1 more wound.
More wound. Righteous Zeal. Doesn't get it.
And
Goes
then,
down to 1.
sadly, that's also where the banner smite has to go.
Yep.
Because the captain's closer to the land raider. Oh, and he perils. Oh, and he maxes out damage.
Ouch. Okay. All right.
And then finally, last smite into the tank. Doesn't go off.
Oof. Yep.
So end of psychic, then shooting. Psi cannon into the land raider.
Okay.
All hits.
Very good.
Wounding on 5s. No, nothing.
All right.
Stormbolter from the Terminator in front into
Okay.
your troop.
Oof.
Nothing.
2s and 1s. 2s and 1s. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And then the Ancient.
Oh,
All hit though.
that's
luckily.
true. Yep.
And
Got
then
the 2s. So, nope.
'Cause that's-
So, 2.
2, no AP, yep.
Okay. Does he make it? Nope. You get him. Shot down in a blaze of glory. Gone. All right.
And my final Hail Mary. He advanced, so he's not going to be able to do any shooting.
Yeah.
Luckily, they can smite because it's if you advance. The only thing you can't do when you advance or fall back is a psychic action, which is different than a psychic test.
Correct. So, unfortunately, do not get grind them down that last turn.
Nope, sadly, I do not. But good game. I mean,
I
forced
yeah,
you out
it
of
was
one
a
part of the
fantastic game. Let's go ahead and I will max out my Abhor the Witch at 15
Because
because
12 for every unit, or 2 for every unit, and 3 for characters.
so
And you've gotten at least 9 from Assassinate, and then the other 3 units easily.
so for the final tally, let me go ahead and grab my handy dandy calculator.
I got 57.
57. Duncan does not need a calculator.
67 if we count paint score.
I am fully painted though.
I know we both are.
I was like, hey, hold on.
You'll get it too.
So let's see. So it'd be 39 plus. So 84 for me. So I scrape ahead.
close.
It was a tight game, and I think turn three it could have
Turn
definitely
3 was the turning point.
Turn 3 was the big thing. A lot of different things happened in that.
It's the vicious riposte into
Yes, losing.
Masters of Combat that just starts bleeding into each other on both sides, and it's really a coin toss. It's, am I going to kill more, and is he going to fail the saves by 5s?
Yeah.
Or is he going to get 6s and kill more of them, and then rinse and repeat until one squad dies out?
Honestly,
We've had that happen twice now,
games
and
now.
It's been interesting.
It's
a
pretty
long step system.
and it's pretty violent. I really enjoy Viscera Post or Black Templars, so I do think it's a great. If you know your guys are probably gonna die, those six ups on the saves to do the mortal wounds is just really. Again, really fun game. Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate it.
Great.
Appreciate it for everybody that tuned in and watched. And like I said, we're going to edit this, put it up on YouTube, make it a little more streamlined and tactical. So if you want to come back and check through some things or do whatever, we always love it. Subscribe and like our videos. We appreciate it.
Any recommendations that you guys have for us is always,
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
that.
Eventually, all this madness will be over, and this terrible stuff will be over, and we'll be able to go back on the tournament route, and we want to be as ready as possible for that. I know both me and Duncan feel that way. We want to bring our A game. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks so much again for tuning in. We appreciate it. Alrighty, and again, we will be streaming on
29th.
on the 29th. We're going to do a Lord of the Rings battle report.
Mordor or potentially Barad-dûr.
Mordor or potential Mordor because he just got Sauron. He's got to put it together though. But he's got a few days. I just got to paint a few more Rohirrim. But yeah, we'll see. Alrighty, you guys have a good rest of your night.